Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angel. This is a live Q&A with me on this fabulous Friday. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live, hello, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me. I'm just waiting for you to show live my side. Just takes a minute to come on. Bear with me. I hope you're all doing well on this fabulous Friday as we get ready for another weekend and another brand new week. It flies by. I can't believe we're in May already. Just taking a while to come up. Bear with me. Check I've got sound. Yeah, there we go. Okay, everything's working my side. There we go. Just get my chat on. Hey Mariana, welcome honey. Thank you for being here. There we go. Okay, it's working. Let me just grab a deck to prop this up. And then we can go. Where have I put it? Where have I put the deck I'm looking for? There we go. Okay. Right then. So we're going to start with the beautiful Mariana, who says, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me if you haven't already. M's secret thoughts and feelings. So what's his dark truth then? Straight out, no messing about. He's hurting too. So he's hurting too. You may be hurting, so is he. He's saying, sometimes when I think of you, it hits me so hard how badly I've messed it all up. Will you ever forgive me? So he feels like he's messed things up with you. He does see you as his long-term plan, and he will come through for you in that way. Okay, but he's currently going over things he's done, regretting things, okay? And he will travel to you and take action quickly. So he is going to do something between now and August time that may even happen quick, okay? So spontaneous action. But he is hurting. So what's the energy around the connection? Forgiveness, there you go. And maybe that's what you're releasing at this current time, not taking anything personally, whatever's happened. So he's judging himself, worrying that you're judging him, and he's trying to heal that, okay? So he's saying, I hope you can forgive me. And the fact that you've got the forgiveness card is a mirrored energy. So whatever's gone on between you, try not to take it personally. Remember, it's not about you. It's about his own fears and insecurities. So what else? What else? I feel it's this one. Yeah, my promise to you. That's why you've got the stag in this one. Stag of power. Saying I'll come through for you. So he's giving you a promise, okay? So you're going to see a stag as his promise is going to come through for you. So he's going to move forward between now and August. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Cece. Great to have you here, Cece Lynn. Hey, Goodie. Welcome, honey. Let's do Cece Lynn first. Says, hi, good morning, Liz. How does my love feel today? I have a very warm face. It's funny. So a very warm face is connected with feeling flushed, and that's like desire. So he's telepathically communicating with you. So that's why you've got that flushed face, or you're feeling warm in your face, because it's your way of knowing that he is around you, thinking about you, sending you love or desire. So you are connecting in that higher way. Whenever I connect with Three of Pentacles as a reader for the twins, it's always about 5D love, okay? The inner union. So the inner union will be strong no matter how it seems on the surface. So you are connecting through telepathy. That's your sign of that with that warm face. You need to let go and surrender, and that's what you're still currently learning. Now, he may need to surrender in his own way. You may need to surrender to this love to move forward towards you. He may need to release something he's dealing with. But I really feel that surrender is for you. The more you let go, the more things move forward, and the more you feel him around you, okay? So he's definitely desiring you. Yeah, look at this. I won't hurt you again. This is another reason why he may be taking his time or not rushing in. And he's giving you the stag as well there. So you may see stags, which is the promise of union. I feel a lot of desires. I'm going to pick up on a desire deck here. I nearly knocked my lighthouse off then. So that's a huge sign for you to shine your light. He's saying to you, I'll leave my current situation because I belong with you. That's what he's also desiring you to know. So this deck has got lots of sexy cards in. And the fact that that card's flown out is huge, because whatever he's currently dealing with or currently in his life, he's going to leave that behind because he knows he belongs with you. And I feel that's what he's telepathically communicating to you. He could even be coming into a dream to let you know that as well. Let's get one more card. He's saying, I keep soldiering on every day because I have this beautiful vision of a life with you that I'm working towards. So he is visualizing being with you. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. So we've got a beautiful Goodie in the house. Thank you for that beautiful message yesterday in the Angels Warriors group. I hope it helped, honey. Thank you for the donation. Any message from G for today? So what's the energy between you today? What's the energy between you today? I feel he's bored, okay? And maybe you're bored. I know you're not like a bored person. You don't get bored. But you may be like, when's he going to spice up? What's going to happen? This is spicing it up. So I feel you both want something more to happen. You're both wanting something to happen. So I feel this spice it up. This, stuck in a routine boredom. It's like it's the same routine with him. It's like, when's it going to shift? When's it going to change? When something's going to happen? When's something spicy going to happen? Whether that's him touching your hands or giving you a kiss or sweeping you off your feet or whatever it is. So I feel this is like both of you want something to shift, okay? And that's the excitement then that comes in with the new relationship. So the new relationship is, so this is moving forward between April and July. So maybe in April, I know we're in May, but maybe in April you've been thinking, when's it going to shift into something a bit spicy? What's going to happen next? It's like that curiosity, like you said, curious. So when's it going to shift? And there's an excitement coming in between now and June. So June could well be where the excitement comes into the connection. Okay, they give me fear. Where the relationship perhaps starts feeling a bit more new. So July could be the timing, okay? And you're just doing your own thing, finding success, doing your own thing. You're independent. You're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're just doing your own thing. And it will happen. And I feel that's what you need to know. So I feel like June could be a very exciting month for you in this relationship or in relationships in general. So there's things happening in June, okay? What else is going on with him? What's his dark truth? Look at this, I'm ready. He said, I'm ready and I'm enchanted. I'm under your spell. You've taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking about you. Trust me to do this my way. I'm ready. But I feel he's not like ready as in this moment. I feel it's going to be, possibly be in June. And yeah, he said, I want to be your equal partner in every way. That's what he really wants. But I feel you're both wanting something spicy to happen. Let me bring the spicy deck in then. Okay, I might leave this out actually. What's the spiciness? My daughter wants me for herself. So, and why not, Yeah, he said, I'll leave my current situation because I belong with you. I never meant to hurt or upset you. Now, this could be about the past. So he could also be a little bit afraid to move things forward until he's fully healed from something from the past or he knows something's fully been dealt with because he knows he's hurt you. Now, isn't that interesting? Like I say, this is a very spicy deck. And again, you've got cards coming through about healing and being together. And, it's more about him doing it right. But I feel you definitely both want the spice, but I feel that's moving forward more in June. I hope that helps, okay? Have a wonderful day, honey. Tiffany, thank you for the donation. General message, please. What's the general message coming through for you? Key to your heart. What else? Heartbroken. So remember, if something's hurt your heart, it's opened your heart. It's made you more aware of who you are as a person. And I feel the person who's broke your heart has the key to your heart. So this could be about the person on your mind, okay? But I feel you're being reminded here by the angels that when you go through heartbreak or when something hurts you, it's always a key to focus more on joy, peace, love. It opens you up wider. It makes you wiser, stronger, more vulnerable. So it's actually a blessing in disguise. Whatever we go through grows us, remember. It doesn't kill us. It makes us stronger. And it also helps you to trust in God's plan. When you go through heartbreak and you open your heart wider with that key, then you know that God has a plan. So you say, I trust in God, I have faith in what I'm going through at this current time. So have faith that whatever you're going through, it's happening for a reason. You can't miss out on what's meant for you, even if there's delayed contact or your person is holding back. Because someone definitely has a key to your heart here. And I feel that the message I need to give to you is whatever you've been through, you're coming out the other side of that. Have faith in God's plan. If they are holding back from contacting you, or there is delayed contact with this person, they're also opening their heart. It breaks their heart too. So I feel you're coming out the other side of heartbreak. Let me just get another message. Anything else you need to know? You've got, Queen of Hearts. You are a beautiful, amazing person. So recognize and remember your own worth. You are psychic and strong and loving, and they would be a fool to let you go. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Big thank you to everyone jumping in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. Tara says, Ben's been messaging me, but he never wants to call or meet. So that means it's not that he doesn't want to, he's not ready to, okay? His intentions and feelings since messaging me. So don't take it personally or get triggered, because he will go for what he wants. He may even worry there's competition around him, or maybe you worry there's competition around you. I feel there's going to be a shift in July. He's holding himself back for a reason. Now, this could be because he's going for something he wants. So he could be actually focused on a goal. Now, that could be releasing a situation. It could be a goal at work. It could be becoming better in himself. He's working on something first, okay? And he may not be telling you about that. You're taking it personally, saying, why doesn't he want to meet me? Why isn't he wanting to call me? Why is he delaying this contact? Why? Perhaps taking it a bit personally when you don't need to, because I feel he's going to go for what he wants, and that's you. But I feel he's dealing with something first. So you could meet up in July, okay? So what else does he want you to know? What's the secret of his soul? He said, I'm learning everything I can about our love. There you go. So he's learning something. He's going through something. There's something he's going through in his journey that's pivotal to him coming towards you the right way. And that could be a call or a meet-up. So try not to force it forward, okay? Because that may be what you're doing in your own way, even if it's just in your energy or in your thoughts. There's nothing wrong with thinking what we want, but if you're perhaps getting frustrated with him. So the angels say, give me fear. I definitely feel there's a block until perhaps the end of June, okay? So easier times are coming. And you'll see why it happened the way it did when you look back, okay? I feel this is like July, because I've got a block until June. It finally will make sense and you'll feel better. So pray. If you feel burdened by this at this current time, pray, release stress through gratitude, self-love. Give any worries and fears to heaven in exchange for peace. Meditate, go in nature as much as possible. Okay, and focus on your career, because the angels are reminding you here that your career and your lifestyle is just as important as your love life. And I know you know that, okay, but we get so enthralled in this journey sometimes, we can forget that. Remember your identity outside of the dynamic and step back into your power. So it's going to happen when the time is right, so don't chase, allow. I hope that helps. And Joanne, thank you for the donation. The same to me as well, Tori's teaching you to let go, okay? And that means surrender. And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Any message from DM today is current thoughts and feelings towards me. So what's the energy between you both? You've got spontaneous moves. He's going to come in speedily when you don't expect it. So he is going to make a move towards you, and it will be an unexpected move, okay? Now, this could even be if you're in some kind of contact or you wanted something to happen. This could happen in... on Monday, because I'm just thinking about the Knight of Swords is in Monday's tarot series video, okay, because I recorded it yesterday, and that may be a sign, okay, that I'm picking up on for a reason. So Monday could be significant, but he will do something speedily. Now this could be reaching out, it could be unblocking, whatever the circumstances are, but it will happen spontaneously when you don't expect it, okay? So try not to worry about things. What else does he want you to know? What else? What's his dark truth? Please forgive me, I am watching. So he is watching you in some way. Now that could be social media. Okay, he said, I am your secret admirer. I watch your social media. I search for you online and I sometimes try and be where you are. So he is aware of you. And the thing is, they can do this from fake accounts. It's not necessarily from their own account. And he's saying, please forgive me. So he is wanting to apologise for something he's done. It makes me feel physically sick when I think about how much pain and suffering I've caused you. Now I feel you've been going through that a bit. panic, okay? So he said, I'm sorry for treating you that way. It was wrong and you didn't deserve that. Please forgive me. So I feel what he's going to do is spontaneously send you a message or, ask for an apology, apologise, not ask for an apology. You may do. Maybe you've both got to apologise to each other. But I feel he's going to apologise. He is watching you at this current time. And there's going to be a speedy move made. And that could even be unblocking or moving forward in some way. I hope that helps, okay? So he is in a little bit of regret. So just let him deal with that, okay? You focus on you. Emily, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, and a message from Dee about how he felt or what he was thinking when we were alone today. Also a message from my guides. So what's the message from your guides? Divine power, balance. When you're in your divine power, that's very balanced, and it also brings balance into the connection. And I feel that's how he felt when you were alone today. He felt that you were more balanced, that you were more in your power. And maybe you were feeling that way, okay, which can be more relaxed or more at peace or more at ease with things. So he definitely saw you in your divine power, and he felt balanced around you, and that's a good thing. So I'm seeing that as like the swan on the lake, floating around, not flapping around, okay? So what's the energy between the two of you? He's concealing his feelings, so he may not be opening up. So his heart may feel closed to you, but he wants to open up. So I feel he wants to open up to you at the right time. So he may be concealing his feelings. So what are his feelings? What are his feelings? You don't need to control this. Our guides are directing us and guiding us back together. So I feel that he's teaching you to surrender and let go, which we all learn. Okay, and that's the message from your guides. Your guides, and you've used the word guides, and he's saying to you, our guides are directing us back together. You don't need to control this. So that's a sign for you. My heart beats for your heart. Listen to the beat. So even if he's concealing his feelings, you'll connect with his heart. So maybe your heart's sped up, or you were perhaps feeling a little bit of heaviness in your heart, or you felt your heart, going out of control a bit. That's the message. So I feel that he's saying to you, you know how I felt because you felt it in your own heart, okay? And my ego causes me pain and consumes me, and that's why I pull away, to protect us both. That's why he conceals his feelings, because his ego gets in the way. But you'll know through your heart. So close your eyes and connect with your heart. And I'm sure that when you were alone, your heart was perhaps speeding up a bit, and that was his energy. Let's get one more message. Anything else? Anything else? They see you as the long-term plan, and he wants to be loyal. So he wants to be loyal to you. Okay, he wants to be. That means he'll be dealing with whatever is in the way of that, and he does see you as a long-term plan. I hope that helps. A long-term plan is commitment. And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank to me and a karmic card from him? It feels him so strong. So what does Frank want you to know? What's his dark truth? He's saying to you, I'm surprised. Please don't be mad at me. I'm trying so hard to change. So he may be surprised that you perhaps doubt him, or doubt the way he feels about you, or, stress over the karmic situation. Or it's like he's surprised at that, because the way he sees you is very spiritually mature, very confident, very attractive. That's how he sees you. So I feel he's surprised if you're thinking otherwise, okay? Because he's still healing. And he may even be surprised that he's still healing, that it's taking so long. He said, I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. So whatever's going on in his karmic situation, he is learning there. Remember that. Okay, instead of perhaps panicking about it or obsessing over it, okay? So there's no trust there. So, and obviously there's no trust there because he's still mask wearing in his own way. So he's starting to sort of see a way out of that. Again, this is between now and the end of June. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So he's coming out of this dark time he's been in, and that person has been a catalyst to, his future. So he's saying that I'm starting to see a way out of that. So it's not even that they're giving me anything concrete or real to share with you about that karmic cycle, because it's all illusion. It's all part of his healing. So you've got to look beyond that and perhaps not focus on that. So what's the guidance for you? 5 of Passion. You're being protected from conflict and drama in May. So if you were around him right now, there'd be more conflict than would be good for you. Okay, so focus on finding peace in the here and now. Stay away from anything or anyone that dims your light or threatens your peace. And that means stop worrying about the karmic person. Because remember, the more you focus on that too, the more that grows. Focus on you instead, you and him. Thinking about you and him. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation, honey. Indu says, how is any message from Pravesh's true intentions? So what's his true intention? I want us to live together. I don't want to F this up. So what his true intention in the future is to live with you, to have a life with you, to be with you, whenever that is. That's what he wants, okay? But he doesn't want to F it up. He doesn't want to mess it up. So he knows he's got to learn and grow. So what's his dark truth? Happy birthday, and she knows, okay? So he said happy birthday first of all. So if he's missed any of your birthdays, or if there's been a birthday recently, or a happy event, he's apologising for missing that. Now, happy birthday isn't just about birthday. It could be about any event. Christmas, Thanksgiving, this is coming off the top of my head, Valentine's Day. You think of an event that perhaps you wished you could have spent with him. Or maybe you thought you would be spending with him. This could be past or future, and he's apologising for missing that. It's like he's saying, I don't want to give you false hope. I don't want to give you too much too soon, but he will make it up. And there's someone who knows about the way he feels about you. He's saying she knows about us. How can she not? Okay, so there's someone around him who is aware that he's either thinking about you or connecting with you. Now, this could be a karmic person, or it could be someone else. It could be a friend he's talking to about you. It could be a family member. So someone knows about you. He said, I have to do this the right way, whatever that is, whether that's reaching out or coming back or unblocking or whatever he needs to do. Yeah, he said, I'm growing up because of our connection. So this is why there's perhaps delays, because there's growth taking place. Okay, there's understanding happening. So what do you need to know? You've got laughter and regret. So he is in regret, okay? He is in regret about something, even if he's perhaps laughing on the surface. But he is thinking about good times he shared with you, whether that's in person or online or however. Okay, and he's thinking about times you've laughed together or, had some fun, or it's been lighter than perhaps what it is now. And he is regretting the past. He doesn't want to see you sad. So I feel the more you laugh about this, the more you raise your vibration, the more you focus on joy, the more he'll sense that you were okay, and then he'll take some kind of action. Because he is regretting things that have happened between the two of you. He doesn't want to make you cry. He wants to make you laugh and smile. So what's his next step, or his next plan, or the next thing he's going to do? Yeah, he's saying it's better for me to be alone right now. I'm finding my power. So in May, he just needs a bit more time. He needs to be alone. And I'm not talking about whoever else is around. This is about him needing space, okay, to go within. Because he could have people around him, he could be busy, but he needs time to process his feelings and his thoughts, and that's what he needs in May. So I feel you need to give him this time in May to sort himself out. I hope that helps, okay? Mariaak, thank you for the donation. Mariaak says, hi, love, how's S feeling? What's he planning? A message from Jesus. So what's a message for you from Jesus? Hey, Karina, honey, welcome. I know you've been here a while. I'm just saying hi to you. So I'm just looking at the chat there. This is your message, that one and that one, okay? So Jesus saying to you, Mariaak, let your light shine. And remember, when you shine your light, everything comes to you. Because you're the flame. So the flame attracts the moth, which is your person, but also attracts and everything you want. And when you're shining your light, what you're doing, you're operating in a high vibration. You're feeling good. You're feeling alive. Let your light shine before men. And then they see your good work, or your God work, and glorify your Father in heaven. So in other words, when you're shining high or you're shining bright, other people notice that and recognize your righteousness coming through you, if that makes sense. Your light work abilities, your connection with God, your connection with heaven. So in other words, when you're shining your light and operating in your high vibration, Jesus is coming through you. Okay? And that attracts everything in, because with God, all things are possible. So that's your message. And the way you're going to attract in all the things that you want, that are possible for you with God and faith, is through shining your light. So that's your message from Jesus, okay? So what is your twin planning or feeling? What is S feeling? I was in denial. I'm sorry I hid my real feelings from you. So he's been hiding his feelings. So remember, he's got to open up in his own time. I've always been in love with you. So he is in love with you, always. And I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. So he wants to admit he loves you, okay? I'm gaining the courage to tell you this face to face. So his intention is to tell you face to face, not over a message or in a phone call, to actually look you in the eyes face to face, whether that's in person or in a video call or something like that. He wants to tell you he loves you, or he's in love with you, and he always has been, and he's been in denial and he's sorry. That's what he's planning, to tell you how he feels. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Money list guidance on moving, career and financial abundance coming in. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Ariel first of all. What do you need to know? So easy does it. And they're saying easy does it. That card isn't here, but they're saying easy does it. Again, remember, you don't need to rush anything. You are being protected at this time by your angels as you roam around the earth. So as you roam around the earth, that's you perhaps going places, doing things, viewing houses, whatever you're doing, you are protected. So be easy on yourself. You'll get better with money by making lots of mistakes first. Mistakes are lessons that will lead to financial gain. So this is really reminding you that when you feel you've made a mistake or perhaps something doesn't go to plan, forgive yourself and be easy on yourself and be easy with this and know it's already yours. Visualization really does work, okay? So abundance and financial flow is all about mindset. If you believe you have it, then you will. And that's the same for anything you want in your life. So visualize it, okay? Visualize you having everything that you want and it will already be yours. So that's what the angels want you to work on. Okay, so any other guidance you need to know? Anything you need to know? You've got Queen of Wands and the Hierophant. So again, this is about you making a commitment to yourself and what you want and standing tall and believing in yourself and having that confidence. The Queen of Wands is strong in who she is. And knowing that you're being guided by the Hierophant there, you have your guides around you. So really that's the same message, that you're being guided. You know, before I come live, I call on my angels to assist me in different things. So you can perhaps say, thank you, Archangel Shamuel, for guiding me to the right place. He is the finding angel. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for helping my career. Thank you, Archangel Ariel, to assisting with my finances. Call on your angels and the doors will open. Okay, you just get one more card, anything else? You've got interaction. You may have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Now, this could be in love as well with Jake. If you're asking about Jake lower down, there could be a heart-to-heart coming in. But I feel this could be about you being very honest with yourself, talking to your angels, and then doors opening. So you may actually have an interaction with someone that brings in what you want. And that could be this move. So I feel you just got to be open to what's coming, okay? And then you donated again, because I want to go down. I'm not missing Karina out. She's in the middle here, sandwiched between two of Cece's messages. Because you said guidance on connection with Jake, and as his passion has been non-stop and more intense. And I feel that he wants to have a conversation with you. That's why I'm going to your next donation, because I feel that this is what's coming in. So you're going to have a talk, okay? So what does he want to say to you when he has this talk with you? And that's why you're feeling his message, his energy. You are his true love. And that's how he really does feel. He feels that you are very kind and loving and generous and warm, okay? And I feel he's missing that. Look at this. He will tell you how he feels. So I feel that he is going to open up to you when the time is right. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, when? When is this going to happen? Okay, but it's in divine timing. He's saying to you, I am insecure. You treat me better than I've ever been treated. And I know that you can give me everything I want, but I'm still struggling with my fears, mainly about not being good enough for you or being enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So he does want a heart-to-heart, but he feels held back by his fear. My spider sense is tingling. Are you thinking of me? Because I'm definitely thinking of you. And I feel you are thinking of him, and that's why you can sense his energy. And he's also been emotional. I've shed tears over our connection. So he has shed tears over this. In his own way. I'm not saying he's been blotting his eyes out, but he's definitely been emotional about you, and it's going to come in spontaneously. So you got Knight of Swords. Again, Monday could be significant because I've recorded the Knight of Swords in the Tarot series for Angel Seekers for Monday. So that just gives Angel Seekers a preview of what's there. When I make a decision, things happen quickly. So he will make this decision, he will move forward, but it will be spontaneous when you're not expecting it. So it could happen any time. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. I was thinking about you, you know, because I was thinking of doing this live tomorrow instead of today, but I need to record videos tomorrow because I'm working all weekend. So I thought, if you're meant to come on, you will, and here you are, okay? It must be meant to be. So it's been a rough week. How was Mark doing? And any message from him? I'd love one card from the special deck. Well, don't worry, I'm going to bring that in anyway. I think you mean this deck. This is your deck, okay? I feel like this deck was made for you. I really do, okay? So he's saying, I instantly knew you were the one. And I feel you did too. So I feel he's kind of validating there that it was instant for him too, because you know that's the truth, okay? I instantly knew you were the one. Now, this could be something to do with Instagram. Instantly. Instagram. So that could be significant there. The chemistry we share is electric. And you know, it's really powerful because we've had static electricity in some of the lives. I don't know if that's going on now for some of you. But I noticed when I watched Wednesday's back, there was a lot of static in there. And I talk about static electricity in one of the upcoming readings. Okay? So you may be getting a lot of static. Or, you know, when you have like a shock off something, or you just get like the static in your clothes, you may be experiencing that, okay? And that's another sign that he is around you energetically. You stand out from the crowd. And that's how he instantly knew that you were the one. You know I'm yours. I love that. That was on its own there. So you know I'm yours. It's like he's saying to you, don't doubt me. Why are you? If you're going through any doubt or, you know, when any insecurity comes in. He's saying, you know I'm yours, you know I am, no matter what things look like on the surface or no matter how things are in the physical world. You know I'm yours because I instantly knew you were the one and so did you. It's like, you know. How do you explain it? You can't, you just know. If you told somebody in your life, like a friend or a family member, they're making me scratch my head. They might scratch their head and say, well, how is that possible then? How do you know that for sure? And question it, but you just know. What else? So how is he doing, or what do you need to know? What's going on? Getting the balance right, equilibrium. So he could well be working on something at this time that he needs to balance. And this could be balancing his own energy. It could be getting that balance right between work and career. And again, look at this for powerful. Now he's just said to you, I've known since the beginning. And he's saying, you know I'm yours, and you've got internal knowing, intuition, the high priestess. And I feel that's really what his message is for you today, that no matter what's going on, you have a telepathic link. You know intuitively how he feels about you. You know intuitively what's going on when you clear your mind of the ego and you focus within. So what's going on in his karmic situation, or, you know, his 3D world, which is really what I connect with in this deck. So we've got, he's struggling, he's having dreams, so he's dreamed about you. That's another sign of the high priestess, so dreams are vivid. So he's dreaming, and he's having those dreams and wanting to make them real. He's visualising a different life, and he's praying for change. So he is struggling, because he's got a lot going on, 7 of Pentacles, things he's manifesting, things he's doing. So again, very busy with work, not necessarily love. Which is another sign that whatever seems to be on social media or whatever he's portraying to the world is illusion. Okay, so he's having dreams about the future with you and what he wants in his life, and he's working out what to do about it. This could be the energy between now and July. So don't be surprised if, you know, he could be a bit more distant in the real world because he's trying to work out what the next steps are. He's saying to you, yeah, look at this. I mean, this is exactly the same thing. Because you've got the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, but remember, these are karmic cards. So he's saying, I'm escaping into a fantasy and dreaming of you. Look at this for synchronistic. I've got angel bumps. Deep inner knowing. Deep inner knowing that dreams are not being fulfilled where he is. Even though you would think he's got everything going for him with the 9 of Cups, he's got the world at his hands. The world at his feet. He's got amazing things in his life. But he knows it's not fulfilling him. So, deep inner knowing. That's your message today, to trust that deep inner knowing. You've had it come out in 3 decks. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D message from him, please. Let's see what's going on in his 3D life. Flew out. Okay. He's struggling. He's sacrificing his own happiness at this time. And it's annoying him. Okay. We're saying here in Stoke, it's doing his head in. It's doing his head in. Okay. He may have headaches or head pressure. He's giving precious time. And he knows it's precious because he knows he doesn't want to waste it. Okay. He's giving his precious time and energy to the wrong people and the wrong things for reasons that seem right. Like, well, I've made a commitment, or my family think it's good, or it all looks good in society, or whatever he's telling himself to remain stuck in that cycle. Okay, but he knows it's not right. Okay, so that's your message that he's giving to the wrong things. So that doesn't mean he doesn't want you, remember. You've got to look through the illusion because he does care. I do care. I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. So he does care about you. So what's your guidance? You're saying he's about to do something suddenly and you're going to sense it. So again, Knight of Ego. This is powerful that this card's come out in various decks during this live, because that's the energy of Monday, because I've channeled the Knight of Swords into the tarot reading from the tarot series. From, I know most of you aren't watching that. I've got Angel Seekers there for that, but I'm seeing it as a sign. Because the Chariot was today and Monday is the Knight of Swords. So I just feel something could happen on Monday. Okay, or you may sense on Monday that he's about to do something. Now this, he's about to do something suddenly, could be talking to his karmic partner or having an argument or something blowing up there. It's not necessarily about him reaching out to you, but you're going to feel and sense something is happening. So I feel you're going to sense something, you have to trust that feeling. And perhaps journal your feelings down, journal it down, and then you're not panicking. Okay, calm your mind. So you're going to feel and sense what he's going through. So what's his intention? I want us to travel and explore the world together. That's what he wants. And that's also what he's thinking at this current time. That he's sacrificing things like that he wants to do by being where he is. And I need to stop hurting you, which means coming forward correctly. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. And Rahul's feelings for Priyanka and how does he see me? So what's his dark truth? What's his dark truth? Okay. He's saying, I'm planning. There you go. He's planning something. I want us to get together in person. I'm just afraid of messing it up with my stupid behaviour. So he feels like he's a bit stupid. And that could be because of things he's messed up in the past. It could be because he just perhaps doesn't feel worthy of you in some way. He doesn't want to mess it up. He doesn't want it to go wrong. He doesn't want it to... he wants everything to be wonderful when you meet up. So he is planning something. That's what he is going through, okay? How does he see you? How does he see you? He feels like he could love you. So he is thinking these thoughts. Easy to think, yet hard to express, but I do love you. Now, I'm not saying he definitely loves you because, you know, it's a new thing. But I feel there's definitely deep feelings there. He feels like he could love you, or maybe he does think he does love you, or he loves everything about you. He said, my heart hurts when I'm without you. So when he's not around you, he's feeling panic. He's saying, my heart skips a beat when I'm with you. So when you come together, his heart will skip a beat. So he's thinking about you and he's missing you and it hurts his heart. Saying, with you and without you since I met you, I know now I'm really alive. So you've resuscitated him, you've brought him back to life, you've made him feel things. So his heart skips a beat. Who sings that? Okay, is that Ollie Murs? Maybe listen to that song. My heart skips a beat. I can't remember what it's called. Donna will tell you if Donna's in the chat. But my heart skips a beat. That one by Ollie Murs. They give me that song. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again and said rest of the May bucket messages. So what do you need to know for the rest of the May? Give me that song. You need to listen to that song. You've got P. Now, obviously, P is for Priyanka, but you've got P. So P could be significant in other ways, so sit with it, okay? You've got bravery. And I feel that someone is getting strength and bravery to move towards you for a fresh start or a new beginning. Now, the message for you, first of all, is relax. So in May, relax your energy. You don't need to rush or force anything forward. There's a new start coming. Now, this could be with Rahul. You know, it could be that new beginning with him. And he's gathering the bravery. Look at this, P for planning, remember? Because he's planning something. So there's a plan being put into place in May. And I feel he's gathering the bravery to put that plan into place. You may feel you need courage too for some reason. You got party as well, which is P. Party. Okay, so there could be a party coming up or some kind of social event that you attend or go to where something good happens. If he's in the shadows at this current time, he's planning what to do. He's gathering courage. And I feel we got older because you may feel older. You may feel wiser. You know, older could be about birthday as well, like a birthday making you feel wiser spiritually as well as physically older. I don't know if Rahul is older than you, but older is significant. But I feel older is more about wisdom and soul growth. So relax, a new start is coming. Something is being planned in the shadows. I hope that helps, okay? Shadows is like in the quiet times or in the silence. Michelle, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, can I get any message from my dear Mohammed in the bucket? Thank you. So what does Mohammed want you to know? I do care about you and I get jealous. Now, yesterday's reading, or the day before, I think it was about jealous. So maybe watch that reading. But there's quite a few messages coming up over the weekends where they are feeling a lot of jealousy. Okay, so he's saying, I get jealous when I think about you with other people. Now, that doesn't mean you're with other people to give me fear. There's definitely his biggest fear about you moving on or being with someone else. Doesn't mean you are. He said, I get jealous when I think about you with other people. He makes me angry. So if you sense any anger coming from him, that's why. He makes me angry because it's my fault that you were spending time with them and not me. I feel like a total fool. So I feel he's angry at himself for holding back. And I'm sorry for ignoring you and making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and I always will. So I feel he's angry and jealous. And you're perhaps going to feel that. So what's his next action? He's got a lot on his plate right now. So I feel he wants to move forward towards you, but he's busy. He's got stuff going on. And that means that if he's burdened, that may not be right for you to experience those things. So you've got an M, a W, or an E, okay, as letters, but I'm seeing that as we. So it's like you're saying, remember, we are one. It's we, not you or me or I. It's we are one. That's what's coming through there. Now you've got keys, okay, keys. And I spoke about in the Divine Masculine reading this week on Tuesday about having the key to get out of a situation. So I feel he wants to get out of a situation so he can be happy, okay? And so he can flirt with you. He's gaining a deeper understanding about what to do, and he's going through a tower. Now, you may be going through your own chaos and your own stuff, but I feel that he's going through a tower to gain an understanding of what makes him happy. And it's about him realising he holds the key to his own happiness, and he wants to flirt with you. So if you have been flirting, or if you've been feeling his energy around you in the 5D in a flirty way, you know, perhaps having a flirty dream, or if you feel his energy around you, he wants to do that. And I feel he wants to end something he's in, because we got cross. This is cross body bag. So I don't know if he wears a cross body bag or you do. You know, like when I say a body bag, I mean like a bag, you know, that you put across your body. I'm not talking about like a body bag, like a death bag, but I am seeing it as that because I'm seeing this as, it says cross body bag. And I'm seeing the cross as sacrifice and the body bag as in an ending. So he may have to sacrifice a person to be with you. And that could be ending something he's in, okay, and that could be the tower there, to be free so that they can become you and him. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hot chocolate from Destiny Art. We love you lots. Thank you so much, honey. And lots of love to you both. Ashweeni, thank you for the donation for your friends. So what does your friend S, what's her masculine wanting her to know? What's going on? The sun. Beautiful. So your masculine knows that you are their true happiness, their true warmth. It's always felt right with you. So you're the person they crave to be with, okay? And they want to give equal in the relationship. So they know what you can bring to the table, what you can have together. However, for that to happen, they've got to man up or level up. So there's going to be an equal balance coming into the connection. Now, this could be something shifting in June. I feel like your masculine is working on themselves now in May to be able to give equally in June. So because they want to make you happy. You make them happy and they want to be able to make you happy too. So what's your guidance at this time? You've got 10 of passion, pray. So anything you're struggling with or going through, pray. Release any stress through gratitude and self-love. Give any worries and fears to heaven in exchange for peace. Okay, meditate and go in nature as much as possible, because your person is saying to you, I know what I want to say to you, but the words don't come out right. So if there's delays in contact or they're being quiet or not opening up, they want to do that. And this could well be how it becomes more balanced in June. There could be some real open-hearted conversation in June. Let's get one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got, the end of a cycle, enough's enough. So I feel whatever's been going on is coming to an end. You know, it's like, I feel that your person knows they've got to open up to you instead of being perhaps shut down or distant or silent, and they need to move forward. So enough's enough. Something is shifting. And this could also be the end of a karmic cycle. Enough's enough. This could be something that's ending over the next 10 weeks or between now and October. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from F. So what does F want you to know? What's F's dark truth? I'm coming. This is the main message, no matter what these are. I'm coming. That means he's coming towards you. I'm sorry for everything I said and did, and I promise I'll make it right between us. I'm coming back. So you could see a bee, you could see a stag, you could see an eagle. Saying you do see me. You see the real me, and that's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see into my soul, and that makes me vulnerable. So you see through the illusion. You're the one that recognizes who he really is, and that makes him vulnerable. And it excites him at the same time, though. He gets excited when he thinks about you. I look forward to our future. I just need to let go of the past first. Please wait for me. Now, that doesn't mean you wait around looking at your watch, looking at your phone. No. It means you live your life, but it shows you that he wants to move forward, okay? And that's frustrating because he may still be dealing with his own fears. Please don't pay attention to my moods. I allow my physical world to affect me more than it should. I get frustrated at my life and I know it needs to change, and I'm working on this. So let's get one more card. Anything else? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, it's in reverse. You build instability, but there's a delay around it. So just have faith that you are creating that foundation. It will happen when the time is right. Things fall apart to fall together. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for using milestone, honey. Is my teacher fed up with me? No, I feel that's your own fear. Okay, whenever I pick up on your teacher, I never feel your teacher is mad or angry or annoyed at you. It's your own perception of what's going on because you're perhaps angry at yourself or fed up at yourself, or you perhaps feel like a burden. So it's your own perception, remember, that's getting in the way. I was ranting about my career and spiritual growth. Does she see my efforts to understand before I can have effort in a work towards God? I feel that she sees you as someone who's growing and evolving and transforming, not as somebody, who is like causing a problem, or she sees you as a human having a spiritual experience. So I straight away, I don't even have to pull cards. I know she's not feeling that way. She knows that you can move into easier times. She's trying to help you to move into calmer waters. That there is a light at the end of the tunnel, the rainbow there. She's trying to help you look on the bright side or see the silver lining, or help you to move towards what you want. And I feel as you move towards June, you're going to feel easier anyway. So it's okay to rant and say these things, but don't linger in that energy and never feel like you're a burden, because this person is your teacher. That means she is used to it. And it's part of her growth as well to help you through these things, not to get mad at you or to say, oh, you're doing that wrong, or it's helping you to realise there's a reason why you're going through things. So she's transitioning you to better times. So I don't see that she is feeling that way about you. I feel you feel that way about yourself. I feel she sees there is a light at the end of the tunnel. That, that's you moving towards God, towards the rainbow, towards the most beautiful things. She told me to put more effort. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's mad at you or fed up. that means she's telling you what to do to help you to move towards enlightenment or towards feeling better, or she's trying to help you. It's like, you know how it is when I come through perhaps maybe sounding a bit harsh. I'm not doing that because I'm fed up at you. It's because the angels are pushing you a bit more. Does that make sense? To look at it closer or to look at it in a higher way. But sometimes you have to be shaken awake. You know, it happens with me too. Sometimes, you know, I'll be thinking one thing and Jesus will be there saying, let's look at this. You know, so it's about recognising that. So I'm not seeing anything bad there at all. I hope that helps. And easy times coming as you move into June. There is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Bina, thank you for the donation. Any message from DM and bucket messages? And lots of love to Ira, okay? I'm worried. So he's saying to you, I'm worried you're going to move on. Now, this could be about you changing your job or even moving on and meeting someone else. It's keeping me awake at night because I can't lose you. Now, he may act on the surface in the day like to you nothing's wrong or he's not feeling that way, but this is keeping him up at night. So he is worried about things. He is worried about the future. He does overthink, and that's currently on his mind. What's going on in his karmic situation? We've got Ace of Wands. It's routine intimacy. Okay? Physical intimacy between him and his wife is either non-existent or lacking. Now, physical intimacy, routine intimacy, is like holding hands or being kind to each other. You know, like me and my ex, okay, there was nothing really going on for a good year before we split up anyway. We were just like passing ships in the night for that year. We were together for 5 years. But, you know, I go to bed and he'd be up till like 6 a.m. gaming. I go to bed early or whenever I went to bed. And I go in and we peck on the lips, but there was no intimacy to it. It was just like, see you in the morning or night, or it was like a routine thing. There was nothing of meaning to it. Does that make sense? It was just something you do. And I feel that's what I'm picking up on. And I feel whatever's going on with him in that way, he knows there's more out there. There's a desire for more. You know, like when me and my masculine came back into contact again, it was like he resuscitated me. It's like all the parts I thought was dead in me, he brought back to life again. And that's what I feel you do for your twin, okay? And we got the Emperor. So obviously what's impacting things is the fact that he is a divine masculine and he's learned his lessons. And he's currently got stability and security where he is. And he's got childhood wounds. So he's got to heal those wounds. So that's what's going on. So bucket message. You've got children. So he may be thinking about children. He may be thinking about the future. Maybe he's thinking about having kids. Look, there's a karmic ending there. And it's really interesting because in that karmic card, you know, the Emperor in this particular card is also about father. So he may be thinking about having children. And he knows he needs to end that karmic cycle to have that, okay? The universe has got this. You're going to be shown a rose. A rose is a sign of an apology, a sign of intimacy, passion, and that's what he has with you. Okay, you've got reindeer, mince pies, and judgment. So let go of any judgment. Okay, if you're perhaps judging him or thinking the circumstances in as different than it is. Okay, release judgment, raise your vibration. Reindeer and mince pies are connected with Christmas time. So maybe on his mind is Christmas. He's perhaps starting to plan things and think, I don't want to be there by Christmas. I want to end it by Christmas, or I don't want another Christmas there. But reindeers are like the stag in a way. It's reminding you to have compassion and empathy and trust the process. And reindeers pull the chariot in a way. I'm seeing it as that, so movement. Something will move forward. And mince pies, you could see about enjoying what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're tasting. Taste your life. That's the message. And mince pies aren't what they seem, are they? You know, because you may think a mince pie is going to perhaps taste different than it is. So I feel that perhaps when he got married, he thought his life would be different than it is. So it tastes different now than it did then. I hope that helps, okay? Ashweeni, thank you for donating again. Does my teacher not want to talk with me? Am I being negative in her opinion? No, this is your opinion. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. She hasn't really got an opinion either way. She's neutral. It's you who are thinking these things. So you've got to get out of your own head, okay? So let's bring in a message about how you can perhaps put more effort in, because I'm sure I just saw you say that in the chat. One card. Release fear and choose peace. So that's a beautiful message, because that's what you're doing. You're operating in fear, saying, doesn't she want to talk to me? Am I being negative in her opinion? That's you and your fear. Choose peace instead. Affirm, I'm at peace with where I am. I choose peace. I am at peace. Peace, if you say the word peace, it's actually very calming on the mind, the tongue, the body. So affirm, I release fear and choose peace. Anytime you go into ego, give me fear, let go of your fear. Let's bring in another message for you. Anything else? So you've got trust. You've got to trust in that she's doing the right thing, or she's leading you where you're meant to be. And you and I. So this is definitely as well about you being led forward. You and I. And I feel this is like you and your higher self. It's like you taking your inner child by the hand. So you could see this as you and this person, you know, you and your teacher. Like her I'm not seeing this in a love way. I'm seeing this like her holding your hand and helping you, giving you a helping hand. But I'm seeing this as obviously you and your twin in the 5D. But I'm also seeing this as, and maybe that's what you're wanting and talking about, and working towards. But I'm seeing you holding hands with your inner child, because it's your inner child that feels like you're doing something wrong or you're not good enough. And you have to trust that you were learning in the situation. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Is G going through ascension? I slept so much. Okay, well, let's see what ascension is about growth and evolvement. So let's see what G is going through. What is G going through? You slept so much. You got throat chakra issues, fatigue. There's a tired. And eyes, okay? So it may also have tired eyes, okay? But the main one you're picking up on there is sleeping. And we've got fatigue, fatigue. So they give me fat as well. So this could be gained weight, or maybe excess weight. Because excess weight can also make you feel tired, okay? Because they give me fatigue. So I feel that your person may be carrying a little bit more weight than they'd like to. Okay, and that's to do with stress as well. When we are stressed, we can overeat. It may not even show up as excess weight. So your person may not be fat. I'm not saying the fat like they've got excess weight, but they may feel it, okay, if that makes sense. It could even be they feel there's weight on the body, like weight on the shoulders, like burdens. So you got 4444 on the clock there, 44 watching, 44 likes. So that's angels around this. But it says, feeling overworked, frustrated or bored, the need for time off or a rest. Replenish yourself so you have more energy to plan new adventures. So I definitely feel G wants to go on a new adventure. He wants a new beginning in his life and he's tired. And that's also affecting the eyes, because when we don't like what we see, we start getting tired eyes, or we get tired of what we're looking at. So you may even have tired eyes. I'm picking up on tired eyes, tiredness, excess weight, which could also be burdens, because there's issues around communication. So he feels burdened because he needs to express himself and clear the air with you. And that's currently what he's worrying about, or overthinking, or processing. That's what's coming through, and that's why you're tired. So let me get you a card for you. What do you need to know? Have faith. There's your card. You may be seeing 333. So have faith. I want to get you one more card as well. And thank you for being there during the horoscopes as well. I feel this is your card. Yeah, they'll always choose you or pass lead to you, but this is your card. They are miserable without you, so send him love in the 5D. And I feel that's definitely what you're picking up on. You're picking up on what he's going through, and it's affecting you physically as well as emotionally. So send love in the 5D, breathe and be you. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. What does my co-worker Renee think about me? I think she doesn't like my connection with my DM. My DM also pays more attention to her. Well, remember, I've told you this before. Okay? The reason he's paying attention to everyone else is because he doesn't have feelings for anyone else. Okay? It's like when you're a kid. Think about when you're a kid and you're shy and you avoid the person you really like. And this is what I used to do as a kid. I used to ignore the person I really liked and talk to everyone else. And that's what I'm picking up on. Okay? So it's not him being childish either. It's him thinking, well, if I give you attention, everyone's going to know how I feel. So it's not that he's paying more attention to her. Just understand that if he's paying attention to anyone else, he's not interested in that. I know it sounds backwards, but that's the way it is, okay? So what does your co-worker Renee think about you? Sees you as the Queen of Swords, maybe even a little bit jealous of you, because I'm saying that maybe Renee is like the Queen of Swords, like a bit defensive. And may also see you as a bit defensive as well, because you may put walls up towards other people, or sees you as a little bit cool or cold or reserved, or it's like you don't let people in easily. So I feel that Renee is a little bit kind of like not defensive towards you, but a bit wary of you. Okay? And also sees that something better is coming. So I feel that, I mean, this could even be the way that, like, perhaps she feels like your masculine giving her attention makes her feel better, makes her feel good in some way, okay? Makes her feel happier in some way, like gives her a boost of confidence. And I feel that also it's like, sees you doing your own thing. If it sees you working on you, sees you as calm and centered. So I feel that Renee perhaps doesn't think about you what you think. Because remember, it's your perception, like I've just said to Ashweeni. We have our own way of looking at things, and sometimes that's completely backwards to what's really going on. And that's what I need to share with you. That's what I'm feeling. So perhaps don't even overthink what's going on with Renee, because I feel probably what you're stressing about more than anything, if you are stressing, is that your masculine is looking at her or paying attention to her, and you're wondering what that means. And it doesn't mean anything, okay? Because there's a card in one of my Dark Truths deck. One of the cards, it says, one of the decks I've created, I remember channeling it, where it said, I'm paying attention to everyone else, because if I pay attention to you, everyone's going to know how I feel. Okay? Because it's something, then remember, that's their perception. So try not to take it personally if they're paying attention to anyone else. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel what Renee is thinking about you is not as invested as you think. So I think Renee isn't as perhaps interested in you as you perhaps think, if that makes sense. Because it's like you remembering that to you, like you're the centre of the universe, but to Renee will be the centre of her own universe. So she may not even be thinking about you, she's thinking more of herself. I hope that helps, okay? Things are going to get easier in June anyway. So in June, perhaps she gets moved, or things just get easy. There's a light at the end of the tunnel in that relationship. So I feel there's more harmony coming in between the two of you during that month. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Ice Baby. I'm sending you so much love. I am a bit behind in my chat already. It's great to have you here. Thank you for donating, honey. Janie, thank you for the donation. High list feelings and intentions from Wes and RG. So what are RG's intentions? Let's do RG first. I want to show you that you can count on me. So he does want to show up. He does. He wants to be honest and open, and he wants to be able to give equally. That's what he wants to do. I need to stop looking at your social media and do something. So he's watching you on social media. So he's definitely doing a lot of fantasizing about you and planning and thinking. Okay. So what's his intention? What's RG's intention? Well, he feels lost and alone at the moment, okay? There could be some movement coming in around either Cancer season or after that, okay? Because I feel like what he wants to do is separate. Now, this isn't from you, this is in his situation. So what I'm picking up on here is he's thinking about separating from his wife. Because I know you've told me he's married. So he's feeling lost and alone in his life, and he's thinking about separating from whatever he's in. Okay, and he may feel separate from you at this current time, but I feel there could be a movement after July, because I've got the Chariot season, which is coming up in reverse. So I feel that there could be a delay until perhaps Leo season. There could be some movement from him in Leo season where you see things starting to move forward, where he could actually show you that you can count on him. So you may not be able to count on him until Leo season, which comes in on the 23rd of July. So that could be a significant change. So he could be thinking about separating or moving on from his situation in some way, even if that's just perhaps moving out of the house or sleeping on the sofa or whatever he's going to do. And then he's going to move something forward with you. So I feel that's his intention. Whether obviously it happens or not is depending on his free will and obviously what you want as well. But I do feel he wants to move something forward with you, but he knows really he can't until he's free. So he is thinking about that. It's not like he's going to mash you around. I don't feel he wants to mash you around, okay? So regarding Wes, what is Wes intending? Straight out. I want us to get a dog or a cat. So he's thinking long term about animals. And he's saying, I'm walking away from my karmic partner. Now, that's obviously what he's doing. Okay? So he's walking away from his situation. He's walking away. So he still feels in his own way bound to that in some way. And he's still healing that. Because he's going to walk away from that. So obviously, they're showing me like walking away from the grave. I know it sounds weird. But they're showing me like being in a graveyard and him looking at the tombstone and walking away. Because obviously he's passed over. But he still feels he's got to release that. Now that could be tying up loose ends, dealing with the family. And I know you're intuitively picking up on September's significance. So his intention is to completely break free from that situation and then to be with you and get a dog or a cat. Maybe he's getting a dog or a cat now, or he already has one. And he perhaps wants to bring them towards you. He's I feel what you feel everywhere you feel it. So if you've been feeling Kundalini rising, because there's a winky face, if you've been feeling desire and heat, it's coming from him. He said, I couldn't stand it if you left me. The thought makes my blood run cold. So his biggest fear now is getting involved with you and then you dying. Because he's already been through that. Okay? And obviously it's not even the fact that he really loved her or really misses her. It's more his own fear around what happened and, forgiving himself and all of that. That's the real thing he's dealing with. But the rub is he's now experienced loss. So he's afraid of if he falls in love with you, which he already feels he has done, and he has a life with you, which he wants, that's what his plan is, that you could leave him. And that's something he's got to still heal and get ready for. Because that will freak him out. The thought of being with you and then losing you. So he doesn't want to lose you. I want to get one more card from Wes. King of Pentacles. He's definitely focused on doing it right. And again, you've got September, which is really interesting. Because I know you're picking up on September intuitively. You've got a decision, clarity, speaking his truth. When I connect with the Ace of Swords as a reader, I always see to September. So this could well be something that happens in September. He's transforming until then. So that could be when he speaks to you, or that's when he's really honest with you about something. So his intention is to have an honest conversation with you about the future, which could be around September or between now and then. So things may feel a bit stagnant at this current time. They give you a block because you've got RG looking at his life and you've got Wes healing his life, and then you're kind of like, well, what about me? So the guidance for you at this time is to just embrace what you're going through. You've got sensual energy there. So I definitely feel you could be feeling desire coming through, or you want some passion, or, I've got sensual energy there. So you could be having sensual dreams. Or maybe watching perhaps put 50 Shades of Grey on. Like last night, this is an old one. Last night I just thought, I'm going to watch Wild Orchid. I haven't seen it for ages. And that reminds me of that, because that's supposedly doing that. But Wild Orchid is like, it was made years ago. Like I saw it years and years ago, like when I was in my teens. Mickey Rourke's in that when he's like hot, and it's really, I like it because it's got a good, story behind it. Not because there's intimacy in it. It's like the 50 Shades of Grey of like whenever it was made, the 80s or the 90s or whenever it was. So it's like the 50 Shades of Grey back then. And it just brings in Kundalini and excitement about what can be and what's coming in. So I don't know why they've guided me to share that, but they have. Maybe you want to watch Wild Orchid. It's a really good film, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message from Grayson, please. So what does Grayson want you to know? So he's saying thank you first of all, okay? Thank you for being my best friend even when I pushed you away. Okay, nobody knows me like you do. So this is like when he feels your energy around him, because you can be a best friend to someone even if they're not with you physically. Like he feels your energy around him. And I feel he wants to be your best friend. He wants to get a friendship with you going, okay? And he said, I do desire you. You're so sexy and hot. My body's on fire for you. So what I'm picking up on here is, it's like twin flames of best friends united in love. So you have the friendship there, but you also have the deep desire. And that's what I'm picking up on. It's like he is aware that with you he could have the whole package, not just like, desiring someone or just being friendly with someone. You're the whole package. I feel like that's what he wants you to know. That in his eyes, you are the whole package, okay? What else does he want you to know? So trust in God's plan, because there will be a completion of the cycle and new chapters coming in. Okay, so there is going to be a new beginning in this. So have faith in God's plan, especially in May. So I feel May is where, with the 5 there, you're being guided to trust in this plan because you can't miss out on what's meant for you. And a new chapter could be coming in the new year with the world. Because I always see that the world is the new year. That's how I channel it, okay? It's different for everyone. That's how I channel it. You may channel it different because I know you read cards yourself. Okay, but I'm seeing this as a new beginning, the new year. And again, a whole new world. It's like you've opened him up to things. They give me that song, A Whole New World. It's out of Aladdin. Okay, I always think about, like I said, Beauty and the Beast, because he sees you as the beauty and he sees himself as like a beast, someone who's treated you badly and wrong, and that's how he sees himself. Okay, but he wants you to know that he sees you as the whole package. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for using milestone, honey. Can I please ask love angels what's next for me in my love life with us? My dream is opening slowly. Have a lovely day. So I feel you're being shown already that's what's happening. He's opening up and slowly. He's going to open up slowly. It's going to take a bit of time, okay? So what's his dark truth? He's saying I was in denial. I'm sorry I hid my real feelings from you. I've always been in love with you, and I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face. Now, in this dream, he opened up to you slowly. And that's what he said. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face how I really feel. That I am in love with you and I've been a coward. So he's gathering that strength, okay? What else? Oh, happy Friday, City Cat. He is going to travel to you and he will take action quickly. Now, this could be coming in between now and August. So maybe an opportunity between now and August to meet up and talk, and he will come to you. So that could be him reaching out to you or him actually travelling to you, or, when you meet up, if you travel there, he's going to travel and meet you as well. It's not like you making all the effort. So I do feel he wants to put the effort in to move forward. Anything else? Okay. You've got 7 of Swords. He said, I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. This is what he's working on in July as well, or between now and July. I feel like August is going to be a better energy. So he may be struggling a bit between now and July with a decision or becoming his best version or taking off his mask. And I feel August could be a turning point, okay? You're thinking in June. Well, trust your own intuition. Remember, they always give me the furthest timeline out. Even if you meet up in June, he may still be back and forth in his head, or he may still be wearing a mask, or he may not be quite ready. Okay, because I do feel that back and forth energy is going to continue for a while. But I'm seeing August as a turning point, okay? So what do the romance angels want you to know? So what's the message from Cupid, okay? What's the message coming through from Cupid for you? Flying out, okay? Past life relationship. So obviously you've known each other in the past. You've had past lives together. You are eternal. It says, yes, you've known each other before. And he knows it too. And you've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there could be some forgiveness happening around family. And that could be in his family as well as in your family. This is more likely his energy than yours. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. Guidance from my angels on finances and career opportunities. Trying to rise above the 5D. Sorry, the 3D. Into the 5D. So you've got the Queen of Wands. So the angel's saying the more you believe in yourself, the more opportunities come to you. Because when you're feeling confident and strong, you are magnetic. And that's what you're doing as the Queen of Wands. You are a leader, you are confident, you are sexy, you are sassy. You can get what you want. Okay, so there is an opportunity for you to thrive. And a decision as well, the Ace of Swords. So this is about you making the decision to move towards what you want. To believe in yourself, to have faith and confidence. So you could be gaining clarity. Now this again is September energy. So this could be between now and September. Things falling into place for you in your career, okay? What else do you need to know? What's the message from Archangel Ariel? Remember that God is your source, not a paycheck or a job, okay? When you pray, it is given. And it's always the case. So remember, if you're perhaps not working at this current time or something doesn't seem to be showing up, you're being healed or there's some kind of rejuvenation going on. You could be being prepared for something wonderful ahead. So you could be going through a bit of a break at this moment because you're meant to a cleansing. So instead of panicking or worrying, see it as, I'm being protected, I'm being given a break, I need this time for me, or whatever it is. And you'll be given what you need. So your message is, remember, you're true bred. And bread is money, or it's like material things, food, drink, whatever you need. It comes from heaven, not from a paycheck or a job, okay? Ariel's saying to you, surrender. And that's what you're saying, is I'm trying to rise above. So surrender, let go of all your struggles around money in all directions of time. So let go. So affirm it, I'm willing to let go of fear around money or career or any opportunities coming to me or not coming to me in all directions of time. So this could also be a past life issue that you were healing in this lifetime. And you've got to save wisely. Stressful saving causes a block in financial flow. So if you're perhaps overthinking money or what you're spending or what you're doing, remember, the more you give, the more you receive. So see yourself surrounded by money, and saving will happen naturally with no concern or feeling or lack. So, you know, for me, for example, I can't save money because when I can save money, but what I mean is when I try and save money in a separate account or something like that, it's counterproductive for me. Okay, because I start thinking about that account and then I'm overthinking. Whereas if I'm kind of just going about my business, doing my own thing, money accumulates. You know, because what we focus on grows. So if we're worried about money or overthinking things, we get in our own way. Okay, we sabotage things. So I feel the message is you're going to be given everything that you need, okay, between now and September. So September could be a turning point. I'm just looking for Archangel Gabriel. Hang on, there we are. So what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know about your career? You've got success. There you go. Okay, congratulations, you did it. So you're going to be moving towards success. Follow your heart. See, she's got a hand on her heart. Open door. So I feel that you're going to receive the success you need or want. It's going to move forward between now and September. So just try and relax a little bit. Surrender, give it to heaven. Speak to your angels. I want to see what the life purpose cards want to say to you. What's the message for you about your life purpose? Spiritual teacher. Says you heal with your classes, sessions and seminars. So remember, you are also a teacher, a spiritual teacher. So this could also be about you moving more into alignment in your career with what your spiritual beliefs are, okay, with who you are. So you may want to, you could attend a class, a seminar or a session. You could also give those out. So perhaps think about what you want to be doing. This could be an opportunity for you to move into something new. Or have you got the bottom of the deck, crystals? This is about clarity. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. What are Malar's feelings and intentions for Sunita? So how is Malar feeling about you? So he's saying to you, I'm healing, okay? I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. So I do feel he is healing at this current time, in the silence. And that's to actually become his best version for you, okay? He said, I have a gift for you. It's a bit late, but better late than never, right? So he could want to come forward with a gift. And this gift could be an actual physical gift, or it could be the gift of his love or opening up, because he said, I'll make it up to you. I'll make up for the past and for all the bad things I did. So he intends to make up for the past. And he could give you the gift. And that could be like a little gift he gives to you. Or it could just be the gift of friendship or the gift of love. Or because remember, it's not just about what you receive. Like a gift isn't just about like a physical thing. It's something we feel deeply. And that's a gift, okay? And he's saying, thank you. Thank you for being there for me. I do desire you and want you. Nobody knows me like you do. So he is grateful for you. But he is healing in the silence, okay? He wants to come forward and it will be better late than never. And that's what you've got to remember. You may be waiting for something to happen, but it's better late than never. And that's what he's saying. Okay, I'll make up for the past, better late than never. That means giving time. So what's the guidance for you? And then I'll bring you some bucket messages. Look at this. You are coming back together. You'll see him soon. Okay, now 3 of Hearts is about reconciliation. But it could also be over the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, okay? So you got a Q. So maybe to heaven. Questions. You may have questions for him at this time. So yeah, oh my goodness, I've got angel bumps. Questions. And you've got Q and I picked up on questions. So that's synchronistic there. Okay, questions. So whatever your questions are, okay, remember that let them reach out to you. I feel that's your question could be, should I reach out? What's going to happen? So if you're questioning contact or what's going to happen, how it's going to move forward, they are going to reach out to you. Says they reach out, okay? So I feel that Malara is going to reach out to you, okay? So if you're questioning what you should do, just breathe and relax, okay? The fox is about, I love this. Look, you've got fox and you've got F. So the fox is about solutions. Now, obviously, you've got F and Q, so those initials may mean something else to you. But I'm seeing this as like he's coming up with a plan, because the fox is a solution orientated. What does the fox say? So the fox is planning. So he's getting a plan in place. He may be tired because I've got Walking Dead. Now we see the Walking Dead as in feeling tired, drained, zombie-like. He may like watching the Walking Dead. It could be one of his favourite shows. And you got walking a dog. So he may be walking a dog, or he may want to walk a dog. He may want a dog. A dog is a sign of loyalty. You could have a dog. Or this could just be like walking around. As he's walking around, he's planning what to do. He's working things out. Now, I love that you've got eggnog, because what I'm seeing is you are the egg. And he's going to come to you. Okay, so I'm seeing, obviously eggnog can be connected with Christmas time, but I'm seeing this as him moving towards you. And you've got Goblin fighting his fears to do that. Okay, feeling drained, he has a dog. So he could be walking his dog and having thoughts, feelings, understanding things. That could be when he does his processing. And he may be really tired as well. So again, if you're feeling drained and tired, but take it out resonates, but he's going to reach out to you. So maybe let go of your questions for now and have faith. F for faith, wow. I hope that helps, okay? Sure, Nick, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, there's any message from my DM? Yesterday night, I was feeling that I miss him. My father told him a month and 10 days ago to be responsible for our daughter, and from then I did not hear from him. Book it, please. So clearly what's happened there is he knows he's got to do something right. He's afraid of failing you, but he's also afraid of messing things up in front of your family. So he's got to heal that part of himself that needs to change, okay? So he's like your father there has called him out, okay? So he said, I miss you. I miss talking to you. So he is missing talking to you, and he is hopeful that you're going to put the past behind. So he is missing talking to you, and he said, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. So he is wanting a new beginning. So what I'm picking up on here is, because I don't need to read the whole message, because what I'm channeling through, I feel he is missing you at this time, no matter how things seem, and he is hopeful for a new beginning. He is realising now that he was naive and childish in the past. And he's being called out on there, and that's what he's healing, okay? So what else do you need to know? So I feel he is planning on turning up in a more responsible way. So your third eye is giving you signs, okay? So you'll be receiving previews in your third eye. And we've got trainers there, but what they're saying is it's like he's in training. Okay, he's preparing, he's getting ready, he's working on himself. Now you've got Goblin as well, which is dealing with his ego and his demons. Well, you've got letters here, you've got F, A, Y and V. So the first thing I'm getting with a Y is a yes. To yes, he is coming back. It's not over between you. A for the answers. The answers are coming. Okay, so you're going to receive answers. When there'll be a victory. There will be a victory in this situation, and he will come forward when you have faith. He'll come forward. So I'm seeing this as there will be an answer, okay, and there will be answers coming to you. I feel the answer is yes to any questions you have. There'll be a victory, and he'll come forward with faith. So you put these letters in, F, A, Y, and V, to any other areas of your life you need to. Well, that's what I'm picking up on directly there. And I just want to see if there's a timeline for this as well. So what have you got coming through? You've got, when he's overcome his ego. So the devil, but it's in reverse. So once he's overcome his fear, that's when he's going to move towards you. Okay? And you've got death, transition, transformation. Scorpio season could be significant. But he is definitely going through a transformation because he knows he needs to change. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation. Question for friend Erica. Messages from M. Okay, so messages from M for Erica. So M is saying, I'm taking my time. This time I want to do things right. So if you've got a history and there's been emotion and pain, okay, then this time M intends to do it right with you. Or if you know it's a new connection of any kind, this time they want to do it right. So I feel that M is taking the time for the right reasons, okay? I don't want to rush things and risk losing you. I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. So M is taking time. And it may seem on the surface like things aren't going to plan or things aren't working out, but it's because M wants to come forward correctly and do things right this time, okay? So what's your guidance for Erica? What's Erica's guidance at this time? This is a very powerful time. Now, the Seven of Focus is about manifesting. So what you're currently manifesting in your life, whether it's with them or in other areas of your life, is happening. You are manifesting magic. 777 is your sign. So if you've seen 777, that's the universe showing you that things are going to show up soon. Be patient, it is happening. So if you see 1221, stability is happening for you. And if you want stability with them, that's being manifested in divine timing. So there's no need to rush this forward because it needs to be right this time. There's a song by Neil Diamond, This Time. They give me fear. They show me that song in my mind. I say show me because this show me the, I'm hearing the song, but they're showing me the video to it. And Neil Diamond is like his lost love gets on a train. And the train's going down the train track. And he gets in his car and he's racing the train so that when she gets off the train, he's there at the end. And he's saying, this time, let's get it right. It's a really beautiful song, actually. And they give me that song. So I feel maybe listen to that song, This Time by Neil Diamond. Oh, I've just had angel bumps. Look at that song. It's so powerful. Carlen, thank you for the donation. This for Carlen King. How is the connection going to unfold? How is your connection going to unfold? How is your connection going to unfold? Okay, the lovers. So I definitely feel that whatever seems to be in the way will move out of the way. So Archangel Nathaniel could be blasting things out of the way. Okay, so I feel that there could be a choice or a decision that needs to be made or dealt with, and then that's going to be moved out of the way. So I feel this connection is moving towards monogamy. So I don't know if there's a karmic situation or anyone else involved here, but there's going to be no one else in the situation moving forward. So it's going to be you and this person. Well, I feel this, it's going to be like a positive outcome in that way. So a choice will be made and the right decision will be made. That's the first thing I'm picking up on. How is this connection going to unfold? So it could be a decision, karmic decision, dreams coming true, wish fulfillment. So how it's going to unfold is it's going to end with your dreams coming true in love, obviously, with this person, where it's going to lead to monogamy. And I feel that if there is a decision, if there is a karmic person or anyone else involved, that decision will be made to release that to move forward. Now, this could be what's happening between the Gemini season and September. So June to September could be a timeline for this happening here. But it's going to end with your dreams coming true whenever that is. So what's the message for you? You hold the world in the palm of your hands. So remember, anything is possible with God. It's all happening for your spiritual growth. So rest and rejuvenate, relax. Because everything's going to work out. Don't worry, don't stress so much. I hope that helps, okay? Puja, thank you for the donation, honey. Booking messages for what's coming towards me soon. What's coming towards you soon? An apology is coming towards you soon. A lot of passion as well. You may feel things in your sacral chakra. I feel someone is desiring you at this current time. And they're feeling it all in the body. Okay, Scorpio could be significant or Scorpio season. Scorpio is also connected with the Death card in the tarot, which is transformation. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I definitely feel you're going through ascension at this time to reach your happiness, to reach your happy ever after with the sun. And you've got a yes. So if you're asking any specific questions, the answer is yes. Something could be popping into your inbox as well that makes you happy. Someone from the past, nostalgia. Someone is thinking about you with memories and passion and desire. You made this person very happy. However, they may be overcoming their ego and transforming to come forward with an apology or to move forward to you in a very passionate way. But I feel there is a lot of happiness coming towards you. Okay, so what's coming towards you is happiness, desire, an apology, transformation, and ascension. So with the 1, 2, 3, 4, you could be seeing those numbers. You could look at the clock, it's 12:34. Or you may see those numbers in another way. but you're ascending. So you're going through ascension at this time. So what's coming towards you is the highest version of yourself and possibly another person. Just want to get you a tarot card as well. Leadership, you're going to hit your goals as well, especially between now and June. Something big could be happening in June anyway, but you're going to hit your goals, whatever they are, because you are a leader in your own life. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. My client to match today's energy for me said yesterday I'll clear your payment today, but he didn't. Do you see that he'll make it today? So what's going on with you, Mash, okay? He's stuck. He's between a rock and a hard place. He is struggling with something. So I feel he wants to pay you. His intentions are good, but he may be struggling. So again, this could be 7 days. Okay, so he could pay you over the next 7 hours or between now and the next 7 days. And I know that's frustrating to you because you want him to. I feel he will pay it, but he's got to sort himself out first. And it doesn't help you, obviously, if you're waiting for payment. But I feel he is struggling with something or trying to get out of something. That could be out of debt in some way. So, and that could just be the fact that he's got this payment on his mind. But I feel that he is going to pay you. Furthest timeline out is July, but I'm getting 7 days, okay? So how is he feeling about you? And he could be stressing a bit about that too. So how is he feeling about you today? You bring balance into his life, and he is feeling a bit more balanced around you. He sees you in your power as a divine feminine. Okay, divine feminine power. So how does he see you? He sees you as a powerful person, someone who's balanced. Okay, he sees you as someone who's sexy and strong with the red energy there. And I feel like he also sees you as someone who is patient, because you're being patient with him paying this bill, or you're trying to be patient. But again, you know, you've got to also make sure you're putting your boundaries down and you're not letting him get away with things. So maybe even say to him, I'll give you another 7 days. Or you could perhaps say, I'll give you another few days, but in your mind you're perhaps giving him 7 more days, okay, to make this payment. Anything else you need to know? Let me bring this card in as well. Anything else? Yeah, it's going to happen spontaneously. So I feel he will pay you, and it'll happen when you don't expect it. And there is speed around that too. So it could be speedier than you think. I hope that helps, okay? Zanab, thank you for the donation. What's Gerard's feelings after seemingly seeing my post and messages? So what is Gerard feeling after seeing my post and messages? And I've messaged, or I've messages. I've messages you've put there. But I think you mean just check what he's feeling. So he's saying to you, his ego is in the way. So he's still dealing with his ego. So he may want to take action, but his ego is still stopping him, okay? And he is going through a healing. So he's currently healing himself. 9 of Power is about self-care, self-love, working on himself. So he's seen your post and he probably wants to take action, but he knows he can't yet because he's still working on self-care. So he's still not ready to take action. Give me a block there. So something is still blocking him from moving forward towards you, okay? I'll look at your picture to feel close to you and I feel far away. So he feels far away from you and he's watching you, whether it's looking at your picture or looking at your post or the messages or whatever it is that you've shared, and he feels closer to you. So he is feeling close to you when he's watching you. He feels safer in that energy anyway. At the moment, he feels safer watching you and thinking about you than actually communicating with you. And he said, everything leads me back to you. You love messages. That's really what he needs you to know, all paths lead home. So everything leads him back to you anyway. He can't stop thinking about you, but he does feel safer at this current time in the silence. So what's his dark truth? A lust for you is definitely on fire for you. Okay, when I look at you, so again, he's looking at you, remember, whether that's a post or your picture or whatever. When I look at you, sometimes my desire takes me over, and that primal need for you makes me want to rip off your clothes and have you right there. So I feel he's fantasizing. He's thinking all these things, but he's not taking action. But he is doing it because he's trying to protect you. So what's your guidance at this time? Your guidance is that you're creating the foundation for a beautiful life together. So whatever's going on, you are creating that life together, even at this current time, if it's in the inner union. And you're working on you, you're working on your foundation. So I feel like you're doing you, and he's doing him, and when the time is right, you'll come together. But it doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you or watching you or fantasizing about you, because he absolutely is. So expect to see 11:11 on the clock and signs of commitment to buoy your faith. So you could see marriages, you could see people coming back together, you could see love couples around you, people holding hands. It's all a sign that you're building that foundation. Let me just see what his intention is. I intend to put a ring on your finger when the time is right. And that's what I'm sensing with the Four of Wands. Sun at the bottom of the deck there. There is a breakthrough coming in. So I feel you're going to see signs of marriage or commitment. Because he does intend to do that when the time is right. However, the time is not right at this moment. I hope that helps, okay? So Ice Ice Baby, thanks for those donations, honey. You haven't got a question, just wanted to say hi. So thank you for being you. Flaming Heart, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please get a message from Kevin K? So what's the message from Kevin K? Kevin is saying to you, when I'm sick, it's you I want holding my hands and mopping my brow. So he may be going through something physically. He may be going through some kind of ascension, and it's making him want you there. Now, obviously, it may also make him feel a bit nervous because he doesn't obviously want you to see him in that way. Where have I put my ascension deck? No, it's there. But he is thinking about, you know, I wish you were here with me. So he may be going through something at this time physically. Let's see what that is. So what ascension symptom is he going through? What's he going through? Physically. Could be emotion as well. A lot going on. So he could be, I mean, we've got vomiting ears. I don't feel he's actually physically throwing up, but he could be dealing with fear. Fear makes you feel sick, okay? So he could feel sick. And it says, when I'm sick. Okay, so he may feel sick, like he's going to vomit, okay? And because he feels you in his veins. So I feel he's feeling you in his veins, because I'm channeling these, and he's missing you. It's making him feel sick. And he feels dizzy, because of all the heat between the two of you. So it's very likely you're feeling a lot of Kundalini at this time. So he's desiring you. He's feeling physically attracted to you. He wants you. There's a lot of tension and desire that's all pent up inside. And it's making him feel dizzy and sick. He may also be aching for you. So he's having joint and muscle pain. Aching. So he's aching for you, and that's affecting his body. So I feel like he's aching for you, desiring you, wanting you, and it's making him physically feel it. So that brings aches and pains in the body, desire, heat, muscle and joint pain, vertigo, dizziness, wooziness, feeling sick, even though I don't feel he's physically being sick. He may have done, but I'm not getting it. Okay? I feel it's more, he feels dizzy, and he wants you there. Mopping my brow is also about like feeling like frustrated or on edge or nervous. You know, you get sweat when you're nervous about something. My heart beats for your heart. Listen to the beat. So he's also having heart issues, heart chakra activation. He may have heart palpitations. He's definitely going through physical stuff. And it's very likely you're picking up on that too. So if you've been having any palpitations or feeling your heart beat faster or you're having any heart chakra energy, heaviness, breathe and call on Archangel Raphael. He said, my ego causes me pain, and that's when it consumes me. And I pull back to protect us both. So he's also feeling sick because he's pulled back from you. So what's his intention? I never wanted to have just an affair with you. I always wanted it to be something real. So an affair can be like an affair if there's someone else. But I'm seeing this more like he didn't want to be half-hearted about this situation. Half in, half out, back and forth, or wishy-washy. He didn't want that. He always wanted it to be a real relationship with you. And that's what he's realising more and more. So his intention is to have a real relationship with you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. What does he want to say? So what's his dark truth? What's his dark truth? What's his dark truth? I'm lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me but you, and I feel alone. That's when he goes into his childish side or his little boy side and he feels alone. But he is learning. He's learning about himself. He's learning to pick himself up. He's learning to find his way. He's saying, you are unique and special, and I've never met or known anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things I never knew were possible, like the power of this love. You've opened my heart to the truth, and I'm grateful. But again, he's got to find his own way. And I feel that's what you're being reminded, because he goes into that little lost boy mode, and then he doesn't know what to do. When I'm at home, I'm imagining that my home is with you. So he's definitely visualising being with you, fantasising being with you. They give me a jumping eye. I don't know if you've been experiencing that, but I feel he's been jumping from one thing to another. They want to be your only lover. So he doesn't want you with anybody else, and he knows he needs to sort himself out so he can be with you fully. So he does get jealous when he thinks about you being with someone else. That drives him mad because he wants to be your only lover. And he also knows that he's working on becoming, monogamous, I suppose, in his own way. What else? Give it time, patience. That's your lesson, temperance, healing. So there is a healing taking place. Your angels are with you. They're asking you to have patience with him and to be patient with the process, to give it time. And I know you're probably thinking, how much more patient can I be? Because you're being protected from conflicts and drama. So remember, whenever he's not around you, you're being protected. Focus on finding peace in the here and now. Stay away from anything or anyone that dims your light or threatens your peace. And I feel that's definitely what you've been working on. And that's what he's realising. He's been around people in the past who've dimmed his light and affected his peace. He said, I am changing. I'm no longer the person I was. And I'm still becoming who I was born to be. Great change is happening for our connection. Scorpio season could be significant. And 9 of Wands, yes, September. Scorpio season is October to November. So there could be a big turning point around then. But he's saying don't give up on our love. Between now and September, don't give up on our love. I hope that helps, okay? Hi, Priestess. Thank you for the donation, honey. Liz going to get messages from CJ for today. So what does CJ want to say? I'm healing. So if things are silent between you, CJ hates the silence as much as you do. But they are doing their deepest healing at this time. So there is a healing occurring in the silence or in the distance, in the quiet times. But they see you as their long-term plan, and they're going to make a commitment to you. So CJ sees you as their future. So whatever is going on at this current time is a healing part of the journey to make this future possible, because they see you as that person. And this is someone like being married to them in the future. That's why the stag is so strong. I'm seeing that strong stag there. What else? Okay, what's the secret to their soul? What does CJ want to say? I dream about waking up with you, and I live to fall asleep with you. So you're going to live together. You're definitely going to live together. You could be married in the future, and they're dreaming about this. And you're going to see an eagle as a symbol not only of them coming to you, but a symbol of the new them as well. The eagle is a symbol of a new me. And you're possibly transforming as well. You're becoming your best version too. So there's definitely a change taking place. Your person wants to open up emotionally and vulnerably to you, and you're going to feel a relief when they do that, and it will get better. So things are going to shift, possibly around June. Things are going to improve. So any silence is coming to an end, and they are going to open up to you. Even if that takes a lot out of them. You could be dealing with a water sign. So CJ could be a water sign, or if not water, could just be very emotional, but could hide that too. So I do feel that you're going to see a lot of emotion from them when they're ready. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I'm grateful for a message, please, from my DM. Also, an update on his actions towards me. So what's his dark truth, okay? He's still insecure. He's saying, you treat me better than I've ever been treated, and I know you can give me everything. So he knows he can have the most beautiful life with you. I want that, so he does want it with you, but he's still struggling with his fear. Mainly around not being good enough for you or being enough for you, and it's his own insecurity holding him back. So he knows he can have the whole world with you. It's like rolling in the deep by Adele. We could have had it all. He knows he can have everything with you, and he's just dealing with what's on his plate currently. I have a lot on my plate right now, responsibilities, but he does see you as his long-term plan. So I feel he's going to get out of what he's in. Again, if this is a karmic cycle, he is intending to release that to have a future with you, because he wants to commit to you, and there's a possibility for marriage in the long term. So he's going to release whatever he's in. This could be burdens being released between now and October that he feels like he's got going on, a lot of responsibility. So there is stress there. And remember, you're being protected from that stress. His intention is he would love to just watch a movie with you, share some popcorn, could be a date night, sitting in front of Netflix or going to the movies or whatever. He wants that. And he said, I will tell you the truth about how I feel. Okay, so he wants that. And it's like, I don't know if you watched the masculine check-in I did on Tuesday, where it said, I dream about taking you on a date and doing these things. His ideal date would be perhaps going to the movies or sitting at home and watching a film with you and chilling out. So he may really like watching films. It could be something he enjoys. And he will open up when the time is right, okay? Anything else? I feel until October there could be a lot on his plate. They give me fear, and that could be home or work. So the angels want you to look on the bright side, because there is happiness ahead and there will be a positive outcome and it will work out. And you've got so much to be grateful for at this current time. So what's your energy, your guidance? So he's working up to speaking his truth. Now, for some reason, I've put that in there. So again, this is me mixing them off. That's the stag tarot. It shouldn't even be in there. But that's come out for a reason. So he's working up to speaking his truth. So he can tell you the truth, but so he can also perhaps stand up to people in his life and open up. What you need to know is he loves you with all his heart and soul, and he won't be long until he shows this to you. So he's going to come forward in emotion. Now, he could open up to you during a water zodiac, so this could be during the Cancer season, or after that it could be moving forward. Okay, but I feel Cancer season could be significant. He could be a Cancer, but I feel this is more about him having the emotion there. You know, him being emotional. I've got Cancer season coming through significantly. I hope that helps, okay? Money Yummy, thank you for the thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages or advice for me? Thanks, Liz. So what's the message or the advice for you? Well, this is what I feel you need to do first of all, take a break. So you may be busy, you may have a lot going on, you may need a rest. Okay, you may need to take a break. Sometimes you just need to take a break from reality. You know, to go in nature and just walk around and do you. And see every day as a new day, a new beginning. So today is a new day. So breathe, relax and have faith. And trust the process of your life. Have faith in God. Maybe going outdoors and breathing in the new air will renew your faith in some way. You've got kisses coming to you. Ignite that spark. So it feels like you've either kissed someone, or you will kiss someone, or you have kissed someone that's ignited some kind of spark in you. So if you aren't already connecting with someone, the kiss is when the spark was ignited, or this person, it's like that song, it's in the kiss. You may have to forgive this person though, and there is a healing around this, because all paths lead home, and all of them loves all of you. So I feel you could be already dealing with someone who you've kissed before, who ignited a spark in you. So this could be a person you're connecting with, and you got a promise for happiness as well. So I'm getting 3 messages coming through. I'm getting 4 messages. The first one is you need to take a break and relax and calm your energy down to regain faith, or to find your faith, to remember every day is a new day. Every day is an opportunity for change and a new beginning. And this could also be a new beginning coming into your love life, okay? So you may need to take a break from work or take a break from this journey and just do you to regain that faith. This could be going for a walk, or, you know, spending some time with yourself. Because I feel that you've got the promise of union, the promise of a relationship. So if you are connecting with someone that you already see as your person, they knew when they kissed you that it was real. And they're promising you a future, even if there needs to be a healing, even if there needs to be an apology or some forgiveness, they do love you. Or if you haven't met that person yet, which I feel you have, but if you haven't, you're going to meet that person and the kiss is going to spark everything up. Okay, but I am feeling that there needs to be an apology or letting go of the past in some way to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? AD, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from SH for Ashita. Is there anything I need to know generally about this connection? So what do you need to know generally about this connection at this current time? What do you need to know? You've got passion. There is passion between the two of you. So SH feels passion for Ashita, and you feel passion for SH. So it's definitely there, it's reciprocated. And SH wants to follow their heart to you, because their heart is leading them towards you. So they definitely want to move forward, okay? And your person could like animals, because you've got to want us to get a dog or a cat, okay? Or a pet. So I feel that animals could be significant to the both of you, or to them significantly. And they intend to unblock you and reach out. So there's going to be a movement from their side. Now, unblocking you means letting you in their heart. So if they've actually blocked you, they're going to unblock you. But if there's no blocking happened, this is about them perhaps blocking you out or pushing you away in some way. You know, not letting you in. And they want to follow the heart now. So I feel that SH intends to reach out to you and speak or express themselves in a vulnerable way or follow their heart to you to act on that passion for you. Because there is a lot of passion. And then long term, I want us to get a cat or a dog, which symbolises being together and having a future where you're living together and you've got pets. Okay, and pets could be significant, as I said. What else? You've got, you are the priority in my life, look at it closer. So it may not seem at this current time like your priority, but in their eyes you are. And with time, that will be put into place in a very physical way. So you just need to look at it closer. Anything else you need to know about this connection generally? Is it going back in? It's coming out. So again, these could be taking time to come out. It could take a bit of time. Yeah, Two of Cups. Your person definitely sees you as their wish fulfillment, as their perfect partner, as their dream, as their ultimate one. Okay, the Two of Cups is that perfect partnership there. But they may not be showing this to you or telling you this at this time, so you have to be patient. But their heart leads them to you, and you're going to have a future. So I do feel you're going to build something together. Now, this could even be a timeline for union between February and April, or even between April this year and February next year. So I've got February to April next year as a timeline for possible union. Before then, it's like everything is falling into place to make that happen. They're saying it's like you're good to go. You're good to go, which means to move forward. So I feel let this person come to you. Anything else that SH wants you to know? The world, a new chapter about to begin for me. We hold the world in our hands. So it could be, like I said, next year when you're actually in union. Remember, things are not always what they seem if there's a block. So if there seems to be a block or a delay, there's a reason, there's lessons being learned to move things forward. Because there could be a block until February and then things move forward. So I'm not saying you're not going to hear from this person or nothing's going to progress until then. But I feel there could be a block in the way until then that gets released between February and April to move you into union. I hope that helps, okay? We've got NYE. Welcome, honey. Nweenie. I hope I've said it right, okay? Will Billy unblock me and apologise to me? So is Billy going to unblock you and apologise? There's going to be something happening quickly here. So over the next 8 weeks, it's very possible. Moving forward quickly, travelling, and inner child healing starting again. So I feel you're going to have an opportunity to have a new beginning with him. I do feel that he's going to unblock you and come forward. And I feel that this is about healing the inner child. He's going to take a risk, okay? So I do feel there's an opportunity for this to happen. So these cards are highly suggesting yes. And also not only to an apology, but to a new beginning. But currently he's thinking about it. So he's going to come out of the Hermit. So it's in reverse. So I do feel like the Hermit is the block. And the Hermit in reverse is the unblock. So I do feel that yes, he's going to unblock you and come forward. And you'll feel it quickly. You're definitely going to reconnect. It disconnected and reconnected my side. May have buffered for you then. So it may feel a bit stuck now, but it's going to unblock. So I definitely feel yes is the answer. Okay, that he's going to unblock you and move forward. But the thing is, when he unblocks you, don't rush in and do anything. Okay, because he needs to come towards you. Let him approach you. And I feel you're going to have the opportunity to start again. So yes, a new beginning coming in. So I would say this is like 99.9% yes. I hope that helps, okay? I mean, just see what he wants to say to you. What's his dark truth? What does he want to say to you? Yeah, look, let me message you. So he is going to message you. So I feel what you need to know is when he unblocks you, don't rush in and send a message. You've got to let him message you. He's saying, if I don't reply, I'm planning what to say. So he's working out what to do. Let him message you. I hope that helps. Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM's feelings, thoughts after my message, next action. So how is he really feeling about you? How is he really feeling about you? He said, I'm taking my time. Okay, so you can't rush this, okay? He's paying attention. So how does he feel after your message? He's paying attention. Your voice is haunting him in some way. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. So I feel that he is aware of the message. He is paying attention. He is thinking about what you've said. Your words are going round in his mind. But he's taking his time, whether that's to move forward or do something. This time I want to do things right. That's why I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. So he is taking action. Because you're saying, what's his next action? But he's taking his time about it. So he wants you to know he is going to move forward, but you've got to let go of the when or the how. He said, I feel empty without you. I know that I had to learn the hard way what I have lost and what I'm missing, and I want it back. And I hope you're going to take me back because you matter to me. Okay, our friendship matters to me. I hope we can work on bringing that back stronger and better than it was before. So he may come in and say, can we just be friends? Can we work on the friendship? Obviously wants more than that, but it may just be that at this present time, that's all he can offer to you. And that's all he comes in with first. Getting the friendship right, and then it moves towards something else because he doesn't want to mess it up. So I feel he's not going to rush it with you. He's going to perhaps come in a friendly way and build on the friendship first, okay? And then I feel his next action is to take his time about asking you to be friends or moving towards friendship. Now I can see you've donated again, so I'm not missing anyone out. I'm just doing your second donation. Hotel job message. We got a message. So there could be a message coming in around that hotel job. So this could be you receive some kind of opportunity or something comes to you soon about that hotel job. So there's a communication coming in around that. A passionate communication. So a message that makes you perhaps feel passionate or feels good or makes you feel warm inside in some way. And obviously hotels are about passion as well. That's where a lot of passion happens. But this may be where you feel you share your passions. You may enjoy it and it opens your heart. So I feel there's something passionate coming in there. So business message, what you need to know about your business. Inner child. So you're able to connect with your inner child and perhaps act on what your inner child is telling you to do, your creativity. You're able to perhaps channel something creative into your business, but you're also very stable at the same time. Because with it being in reverse, I feel that this business says you being serious, you've been an adult in that situation, whatever you're doing, but you're also channeling your inner child through your creativity. So I feel your business allows you to be creative with what you want to do. And it's also where you feel like you've got a good head on your shoulders, you're being strong and capable, you know what you're doing. Whereas the hotel job also brings out your passionate side. And what's your DM's thoughts about the hotel? Bright idea. So we either having an idea about it or he feels that you've had a bright idea about it. But it's a bright idea because it's something that perhaps brings passion in and you could receive a message about it. So maybe your masculine messages you about the hotel job or you hear about that in some way and it makes you feel passion for him. I hope that helps, okay? AD, thank you for the donation. How is my connection with Siobhan going to unfold? So how is your connection going to unfold? Well, currently he's understanding, facing his truths and going within to become a better person. So it's going to unfold with both of you being your better versions. He said, I know I have a purpose here and I want to be able to work on that. So how it's unfolding is all part of your purpose, okay? So how is it going to unfold? How is it going to unfold? Restoration, so don't give up. It's going to be restored and there's going to be forgiveness. So don't take anything personally. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that something is definitely going to move forward, especially after September. Feel September a turning point. So whatever's going on in the connection, try not to take it personally. Forgive everything and rise because he's understanding his truth. He's becoming a better version. He's growing and evolving. And he's asking you not to give up on it because he's going to restore things with you. So I feel that definitely things are going to move in the right direction. You just need to give it a bit more time. Let me just get one more card. How is this unfolding? There's your card flew out there. King of Wands, he's going to be loyal to you. He's going to show up in a very loyal way, a very passionate way. This can also be someone who's committed when I read it. Everyone reads tarot different, okay? So I'm seeing him as showing up for you in a very beautiful way. But you've got to be patient with that. But he is loyal to you, even if it doesn't seem that way now, okay? He is going to come forward in a loyal way. So he's going to be loyal to you. That's how it's going to unfold. I'm not saying he isn't loyal to you now, but like when I connect with the King of Wands, I see someone who is like committed. I hope that helps, okay? We got Money Yummy. Thank you for the donations. We got Money Yummy says, how will this connection turn out? I'm sure you've already donated. Messages and facts, okay. So how will this connection turn out? How will this connection turn out? Well, what I'm feeling here is, okay, let me just see what they are. So if I feel you're being protected at this current time. Now, there's a turning point coming around October. Because I feel like your person at this current time could be trapped in something else or dealing with something else. So they could be back and forth. So back and forth is like not being all in with you for whatever reason there is. And that causes you to reflect and work out what you want and think about you more. There could be delays in contact as well because of this. So it feels like this person over July, August time could still be trapped in a situation. Now that could be a karmic cycle, or it could be fear, or it could be that something isn't perhaps going the way you want it to. And you're perhaps reflecting on what to do. But things, it's like not in October, enough's enough, the end of a cycle. So I feel whenever the current cycle is, whether that's between you and this person or between them and someone else, or even you and someone else, that's all going to be healed and dealt with by October. Because you can't keep going on the way you're going on. So there's either going to be an ending between the two of you in October to have a new beginning, or there's going to be a cycle ending in their life or your life. I feel it could be their life, though, to have a new beginning together from October. So I feel definitely like the back and forth behaviour or the problems or the struggles or whatever's in the way is going to be dealt with between now and October, because it will come to a head. It's like June and August time. I feel like there's a lot of stress there. Because what I've got coming through is reflection. This could be something you're deeply thinking about at this current time. Wanting there to be a happy ending, wanting there to be a rainbow. You're being protected for sure. Because I do feel either you or this person, or I feel it could be them, are operating an ego, trapped in a situation, needing to free themselves to take a mask off. Okay? And that could be causing delays in contact. And that's actually a blessing in disguise, because that's you being protected, while they perhaps gain clarity on a situation and work out what to do. And I feel by October, enough's enough, it can't go any worse. So I feel there's going to be a turning point in October. Let me see what else. How will this connection turn out? It will move forward quickly from August, okay, because they're going to then make a plan. So I feel there is a plan in place somehow for commitment, but it's like something has to be ended or dealt with first. So I'm picking up on, obviously I don't know the circumstances, I don't need to, but it feels to me like when I'm picking up on this, there's a karmic situation that's going to be released to have a commitment with you. And that needs to shift or change to move forward into what you want, which could be marriage or living together or travelling together or whatever you want. But I feel there's going to be a movement from August time. So I feel that any trapped energy is like something's going to change in August time that's going to bring an ending around October. That's what I'm picking up on. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. DM's intention of joining my hotel or business and when? Well, I've got like bright ideas coming through. So what's going on with your DM? What's his intention? Scorpio season. So you've got October to November, a significant transformation. So maybe his intentions are to transform the business or to transform the hotel in some way. And that's what's going to be happening during the Scorpio season. So his intention is to transform something and make it better, make it more successful during that season. So Halloween could be significant as well. That could be like a Halloween event or something like that, okay? But I am feeling a transformation during the Scorpio season. I hope that helps. Anjuan, thank you for the donation. What's DM's current situation with Babika going on? So what's the current situation with Babika? What's the current situation with Babika? They're giving me fear. Oh, there's a lot of fear being released. Now, that could be your fear about what's going on, or it could be that they're experiencing fear, because we've got delayed contact and holding back. Now, I feel that your masculine is holding back from you, And that may be putting you into fear. But I feel that he's also holding things back from Shvikica as well. So there's delays, okay? And we've got fake love. So whatever it is between them is pretty fake, okay? He's actually got a deep inner knowing that his dreams are not being fulfilled there, or with her, or around her, and he's escaping into a fantasy and dreaming of others. That other is you. So what I'm picking up on is, he may look on the surface like his dreams are coming true or everything's good, but he's actually escaping into a fantasy and dreaming about being with you, even though there's delayed contact. So really what he's going through with Shvikica is showing him where he truly belongs, and he has a deep inner knowing about that. That his dreams are not being fulfilled there, and his dreams, when he's fantasizing and dreaming, are actually with you. So he's being drawn to you through his dreams. So he's dreaming about you at this time. What else is going on? Yeah, he has a vision of what he wants. So again, visions, dreaming, fantasizing. So even though he may be spending time with Shvikica, his vision is elsewhere. That's with you, even though there's no contact. I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm working out what to say and how to say it, because you're the reason all of my dreams are coming true. It's the same card. He's learning to overcome his ego, his fear. So what I'm picking up on is, if you think the Shvikica is his dream come true, think again. Because he's currently dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, having visions of being with you, and he's got an internal knowing that you belong together. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message my love Jennifer, and what does she want to say? So what does Jennifer want to say to you? She's saying, I look you up on social media, so she's watching you. I create fake accounts and type your name in a search engine to see what you're up to. Okay, so she's definitely watching you. If you're aware of that, great. If you're not, it's still great, because she is watching. So she's currently stalking you in a way. She is focused on you and only you and doing it right. So she wants to come in correctly. That's why she may not be rushing in, but she is watching you, or trying to watch you. She's saying, I'm worried. I'm so afraid you'll move on and meet someone else. It's keeping me awake at night. I can't lose you. That's why she watches you. She may Google you late at night, or look at you on social media late at night, and then she starts worrying about what you're doing. Who are you focused on? Where is your energy? What are you up to? So there is a little bit of fear there. She wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation and interaction with you, because she feels like enough's enough. I need to be with you. So there's a heart-to-heart coming in between now and October. Let me see if I can get a further timeline. Because she wants to talk. I'm just looking for my time cards. Hang on a minute. Where have I put them? I've got another deck here. I'll use this deck, because they're not giving me a time deck, so maybe you're not meant to know the when, because you're meant to let go. A conclusion is within reach, and it will be a sweet gesture. So I feel she's going to make a sweet gesture towards you, and you'll gain a conclusion from there anyway. So in other words, you'll understand how she feels from that sweet gesture. Abundance is yours. So you could be working on money at this time, and you're going to experience synchronicities. So you'll experience synchronicities when this heart-to-heart is close. They're not letting me bring a timing deck in because I can't find it. Okay? But that's what's going to happen, and it will be between now and October. But she is watching you at this current time. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. How is P feeling? Thoughts, message, and no contact. So how is P feeling about you? How is P feeling about you at this current time? Let me message you. So he's going to message you. Well, you've got to let him do that, okay? So he's saying, if I don't reply, I'm planning what to say. I get stressed when you message me again asking what's wrong. Nothing was wrong, but now I feel paranoid because I feel like I've done something wrong, so don't rush me. Now, you can take what the bits of that resonate with you. But what I'm picking up on is he's planning how to message you. So you're in no contact and he's planning on messaging you. Don't rush him, whether that's in your energy or getting impatient, because he'll do it when he's ready, okay? And it will come through when he's less stressed. He may feel pressured at this time. And you've done nothing wrong either. So you don't need to message him because he is going to message you, and that's what he's currently thinking about. So anything else? Faith, trusting God's plan. He's finding his power to move forward, and you find your power through prayer, okay? You are creating a foundation together. Even if at this moment it's just in your dreams or in your visions, there it is. Stay focused on what you want, your vision. So I feel he is wanting to be with you. He does want to come towards you. He's finding his power. This could be happening around the Leo season, or the Lion's Gate could be significant, but he is going to move forward towards you. It's already on his mind. So what's his intention? I'll apologise to you soon. He's going to apologise. That'll be his way in. And I'm walking away from my karmic partner. I need to tell them first. So if there's a karmic partner, he needs to deal with that first. If there is no karmic partner, he may be dealing with his own mind. The karmic partner can be the ego. So he's walking away from things to be with you, and he's going to message you. That's the message. I hope that helps. Nat, thank you for the donation. What are DV's deep feelings about me? What are DV's deep feelings? It desires you. Desire. You are so sexy and hot, my body is on fire for you. So this person wants you physically, and they're saying, thank you for being there, even when I pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you. So they feel like they know you, and they feel like they've pushed you away, and you've still been there, or you've kind of been there to help or assist in some way. So they're very grateful for you. This person also sees you as their best friend. So many, many feelings about you. Thank you for being my best friend. Even when I pushed you away, nobody knows me like you do. And you were so sexy and hot, my body's on fire for you. So this person sees you as a best friend, a lover, all rolled into one. What else, okay? What else does this person want you to know? What are their deep feelings? They feel like a failure in May where we currently are. So they may not feel good enough for you in some way, or they may feel like they've let you down. They could also feel like they've failed in their own life in some way. So they could be licking the wounds or sorting themselves out. And they will tell you some good news. So there will be a communication coming in with some good news in some way. And that could be about something they're doing in their life. Anything else? Deep feelings for you? You are the priority in my life. Look at it closer. So you may not feel that, but you are, okay? I want to meet up and have a heart-to-heart conversation about the future. So there's going to be a communication coming in, heart-to-heart. And then you've said bucket messages for June. There could be a heart-to-heart coming in June. Yeah, you've got happiness coming. Nostalgia, thinking of each other. You've got spider's web. Love that. So you've got desire. Now this resonates with this. I desire you. So you're going to feel all this desire. So there could be an opportunity in June to act on this desire. The sun is happiness and joy, and obviously the sun could be shining in June as well. Memories, nostalgia, even if there's tower moments. So there could be some chaos, things falling apart to fall together. Okay, and the spider's web is reminding you that you've spun your web. You just have to allow. Remember, the spider sits in the web and allows things to come. So allow everything to come to you. You could have an interaction on social media. Social media could get more busy. Okay, or something good could happen on social media, something you've been waiting for. You could even see spiders' webs on social media. You could be spending more time with family. You could be exercising more, okay? You got someone flirting with you on social media as well. Someone flirting with you, someone who desires you. This could be a person. So I feel there's going to be flirting, things happening on social media, time with family available, fun times, happy times, success. You've got a yes as well. So this could be a yes month for you. Allow. I feel that's what you need to do. You need to allow things to come to you. And there may be an opportunity for you to get more exercise because the sun's out, or you're just feeling good, or you could be doing some kind of exercise, whether it's spiritual activity or physical activity that makes you feel better. Let me just pull you a card for June as well. Yeah, laughter, fun. You know, having some fun with someone else as well. And you've got passion there, sensual. Look at that there. So it's definitely desire coming in. So you could be physically interactive with somebody. It could be a heart-to-heart that leads to a passionate exchange. I hope that helps, okay? Very exciting. Natalia, thank you for the donation. A message from James. G's brother, see his name everywhere. So what does James want you to know? So you're connecting with him for a reason. King of Wands. Star. I feel like what he's trying to tell you is that G is a loyal person and there is hope for the future there. So I feel he wants you to know that. It's like that's his message to say you can count on G. that he is a loyal person, that he will commit to you. And there is hope there with the star. Now, something could be coming in around the Aquarius season. So Aquarius season could be significant. You know, we connected with the new year as well. Aquarius season is January to February, or it could be an Aquarius connected in some way. You got King of Wands as well, so it could be fire sign, Aquarius coming through with the star. But I feel that's the message I've got coming through. He wants you to know, okay, that he is loyal. Okay, that he is a loyal person. He's going to be loyal to you, and there is hope for that in the future. So in the future, he's going to be loyal to you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, Arts fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from my person, please. So what's the message? This love is driving me crazy, and for the first time in my life, I don't know how to act, so I play indifferent or stupid. So this love drives your person crazy. You know, they don't quite know how to act at all. So you make them nervous and excited all at the same time. And they're saying, I won't hurt you again. And sometimes love can make us act crazy and do hurtful things. So your person is saying, I won't hurt you again. It's this love. It drives me crazy. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I mess you around, let you down, acting different, stupid. I'm sorry. I won't hurt you again. So I feel he's growing up spiritually and realising where he's made mistakes. And he feels you. And I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? So you're definitely connecting in the astral realms, and you're feeling each other's presence and energy. And he's been connecting with you late at night. So he's feeling you. Do you feel me? Because I feel you. Anything else you need to know? Chariot season could be significant. Cancer season. So he is going to move forward towards you. It may be spontaneous action. Says they're about to take action and move forward. They could reach out, turn up, or do something fast. Now, this could come in June, July. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for donating for Donna there, honey. Donna says, hi, Liz, I received the song. I guess that's why they call it The Blues by Elton John. Any message from Mark? So what does that song directly mean to you? What does that song directly mean to you? Or mean for you, should I say? What does that song mean for you? They've always loved you. So that song is letting you know that he's always loved you. And when he's he's sad, about time that's gone by and the fact that you've missed out on so much, so many years and all of that. So he's always loved you. That's what he's trying to say to you in that song. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You are receiving a heartfelt hello from your twin flame. So it's the way he's saying hi to you. This is a big sign of communication flowing to you in many ways. Now, it's really interesting because my phone just beeped, okay? Pay attention as you are about to get a huge confirmation from your twin that the love you share is mutual and very real. You may see a hummingbird at this time to remind you to have compassion and to be kind. So again, you're being shown communication is coming. It says the universe creates miracles. So you could see bees. Your hearts collided and nothing will ever be the same for either of you. You can't run, deny or hide from this love. Now, they give me a bit of wooziness. So there could be a bit of dizziness you're feeling as well. This is a message the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you together in the physical world. So the universe is on this. Everything is shifting forward. Things are changing. What else do you need to know? Let me bring a different deck in, actually. So I want to keep it with songs because you connect with songs. Shout out to my ex. Blinding light. So what I'm feeling is he's also working through the past. Be grateful for every experience. Everyone is a teacher. And this could be like he's thinking about his ex. He's thinking about things he's gone through. He's grateful, obviously, for his kids. And he's realising why things have happened. So yes, I do feel that he's thinking about times he's missed out on with you. But he's also grateful he's got his kids. And he's grateful for the things he's learned. And you're grateful for the things you've learned. So it's about blessing the past to embrace the future with love. And I feel he wants you to know he's released that person. Because I don't feel he's with a karmic partner. So he may, even if he has to see his ex for the children, I don't feel there's anything going on with a karmic partner. I'm never picking up on that when I pick up on his energy. It's more whenever he's got going on his family. And he said, I feel a void without you in my soul. So he is blinded by your light, okay? Get one more message. Anything else? He's saying, I feel physically unwell when I put myself through the pain of thinking that you could be with someone else. So he definitely doesn't want you with anyone else. He's a widow. Wow. So that's beautiful then. That he's like thinking about who she was and healing that, you know, and he's grateful to her. So there's a lot of like healing around that situation is what I'm picking up on. Look at this, the butterfly, my transformation. So he's going to send you a butterfly as a sign he's transforming. He's going to send you a bee as a sign of a miracle, and a hummingbird as a sign to have compassion. And any other signs you see are connected. I hope that helps, okay? I've just seen Patricia as well. We're going to do Patricia. I saw Patricia in the house. I'm sure I've just seen Patricia. Patricia Bazzari, I'm sure I've just seen you, honey. I'm going to do your cards anyway because I'm guided to. So Patricia, if you're there, I'm going to do you some cards and then I'm going to go down to Shvikica's donation. So this is for Patricia. No, Afra, I'm not. It's just, you know, when I get donations coming in, I prioritise them, you see. And I only have a limited amount of time on. But I am going to put a stop on donations now anyway. Okay, so, because I'm all right for a bit. So you're all right to still donate. I'm okay for a bit, actually. But, you know, you don't have to donate. It's just when I'm guided. So I'm doing Patricia. So Patricia, this is your message from your person. I'm releasing my fears about what other people think to finally put my own needs first and follow my heart. So he may still be worried about what people think. Okay, there's judgment there. So he may be worried about what other people think, or he may be worried about what you think, but really it's about what he's thinking himself. Look, and he's thinking of you. I get nostalgic listening to music, thinking of you. You're on my mind. So he definitely listens to music. So he could be really into music, and music brings up thoughts of you. And he's dreaming about you as well. So he's thinking about you when he's awake, and he's dreaming about you when he's asleep. He said, I dream about you holding me close. He feels safe and warm in your arms, and I never want the dream to end. This needs to be my reality. So he wants to be with you in the real world. He wants to be with you in his reality. He's dreaming about you. So what is he dreaming about? So he's listening to music, thinking about you. He's dreaming about you. I remember when I've had a dream about you. And I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel. So it's very likely he's coming into your dreams as well to show you how he really feels. Or he's having dreams where, you know, he's expressing his feelings to you. So what songs is he listening to? We've got where angels, call on the angels for support. So he could be listening to songs. I mean, whatever songs he's listening to. This is really what he's being reminded of, that he has support, that he's not alone. The power of love. There's nothing more powerful than the power of love except the power of prayer. And you've got prayer helping. Pray about it. Call on your angels. We've got the principles of lust. Do what you feel. So he's definitely lusting for you. And he said, I always remember you on your birthday, even if I don't show it. So he could be thinking about what he wants to do for your birthday. Or how he wants to treat you right. Or a specific occasion. You know, how he wants to give you a gift or take you out or do something like that. So what's the guidance for you at this time? The Hermit, they take this time for you to think about what you want, to recharge and rest and meditate and contemplate. Switch off your phone and go in nature. So it may just need time for you. I hope that helps, okay? So no more, actually, I'm all right for donations. No, I am all right. I thought I was behind. I'm all right for donations at the moment. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Great to see you, honey. So I am all right. I'm still taking donations. So Shvikica, thank you for the donations, honey. Hi, Liz. Is T realising his mistake of ghosting me? Remember, it's not a mistake. He's processing. Don't see it as he's making mistakes. He's learning. He's growing. He's processing, okay? It's 3D meshes. When can I expect communication? So it's not a mistake that he's ghosting you. In his eyes, he's doing the right thing. He's processing. So you can't look at it as in, oh, he's making a big mistake. Because he's learning and growing and evolving, okay? There are no mistakes on this journey. There's only lessons. So he's afraid of losing everything he has worked for in his life, but he won't let you go. And he's saying, I'm prepared for a celebration. So you are coming back together. He is going to communicate. Now, this could be over the next 3 months, okay? Because I've got furthest timeline out 3 months. We're in May to June, June to July, July to August. So August furthest timeline out. I feel it will be before then. But you can prepare for a celebration. This could even be you preparing for a celebration in your own life. He could also be preparing for something. This could be like a birthday event or something that's going on in his life. Okay, and he is afraid of losing things. He is. That's his biggest fear. That's why he ghosts you as well. Because he's afraid of changing his life. He's afraid of walking away from his karmic cycle. He's afraid of losing money. He's afraid of losing reputation. But he's not going to let you go either. So he's got to deal with it, hasn't he? He's got to come up with a plan. So what else? He wants a new beginning with you, and he will be taking action towards you. This could be during the chariot season here. So June, July, significant. Cancer season. So he is going to reach out to you, and I feel something's going to build in him. So he's going to hold back, and then he won't be able to hold back any longer, and that's when he's going to reach out. He does want a new beginning with you, possibly between December and April. So between December, just like coming up in April, he may think, I'm going to have one last Christmas there. And then he makes a change in the new year. Okay, anything else? My soul knows your soul, we are one. So he knows you're a part of his soul. You are the one and the only one, and I mean the only one. So he's saying there's only you in my heart. So what's going on in his karmic situation? I feel he's planning on leaving there in the new year. That's what I've got coming through. Yeah, the passion's dead. At the moment, he's got confidence at work. You know, he's working on himself. He's working on his work life. He's doing other things. He's getting validation from outside of his connection. Acting like everything is fine when it isn't, though. So that's what he's doing at this current time. That's what he's possibly doing in June as well. Or at least until the Cancer season and the 21st of June, or whenever it is. 21st of June. So between, they give me heart pain as well. Oh, that's severe. Okay, so he could be having heart pain, heart chakra activation. He could be having some heart issues. And maybe that makes him realise I can't stay where I am. But he is going to contact you possibly either during the Cancer season or between now and August at the latest. And then you've donated again and said, why does my karmic behave rude? Is he influenced by someone? Why am I having stomachache? Stomachache is about processing. So you're picking up on what your twin is going through because he's processing things he needs to work out and leave. That's why he's quiet. So the stomachache is a sign of why he's silent. There is processing. So it's the way the universe is trying to tell you. It's not a mistake that he's ghosting you. It's that he is working through some stuff. And they give me heart pain. Okay, it's quite severe when I'm experiencing it right now. But I know I'm channeling it because I'm channeling this message, okay? So he's going through a heart pain. Now, your karmic partner is probably being rude to you because he's feeling triggered. Remember, hurt people hurt people. So why is your karmic being rude? So I don't necessarily feel he's been influenced by anyone. I feel it's more, he's just angry at the situation. You know, he's feeling depleted. And he feels like if he tries to touch you, or in the past, he could be thinking about this. If he's trying to touch you, and you'll know, you flinched. So I feel he's angry at that as well. So he says he flinches when I try to touch him. Okay? Now I feel that that's also possibly what your twin is going through as well. So your twin's karmic could be trying to touch him and he's flinching. But this is about your karmic partner. So he could have tried to touch you in the past. And you've flinched and pulled your energy back, and he felt very, he was pained by it, you know, it made him feel undesirable. And he's perhaps going over these memories now because everything's surfacing now. He needs to heal and work through. And he's feeling like that, like, you know, like you've bruised his ego, so he's being rude to you. You give me fear. A lot of fear on that because you made him feel like he isn't good enough. That's how, in that, remember, you haven't made him feel that way. That's his own perception. So he feels like he's not good enough. He feels like he's not desirable. He feels like, you know, he's repulsive to you. And that's why he's hurting inside, and that's why he's being rude to you. Because you don't spend time with him anymore. So really, he's sad. He's sad inside, but it's coming across as anger, rudeness, and, you know, being downright nasty probably. Because it's his own pain. That's what's going on there. But you're having stomachache because you're also processing your own stuff where you're picking up on what your twin is going through. But I don't feel like he's doing anything wrong by ghosting you. It's what he feels he needs to do to handle his situation at this current time. But I am getting this energy. Let me just check a bit more on that karmic cycle because I feel like this should tell me one more Christmas. I'm not the person I was when I met her, so he's different, he's changed. If she's plastering anything on social media, he doesn't like it. And he's not being himself there. Okay? He's giving me silent treatments. Yeah, well, it's not that he's giving you the silent treatment. He's trying to work out what he needs to do. You've got to try and see it from his perspective here. You're feeling annoyed because you want something to move forward. And he knows he can't move forward with you correctly until he's free. So he's working that out and he needs some space to do it. He's also giving you space to work out what you need to do as well. Don't know what my karmic's up to. I've just told you. Okay? Stop worrying about it. He's in pain. And that's why he's in pain. Because you're not giving him attention anymore. Because you don't want him anymore. So he's feeling pain. So whatever he's doing in his life, remember that's his life to lead now. I'm telling about my karmic, not my twin. I'm telling about I'm talking about both of them. I think you need to go back and re-listen to the message when I'm not perhaps live, and then you take it in more. That's what you need to know. Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and Angels and his feelings and intentions. So what does Orlando want you to know? What does Orlando want you to know? My soul knows your soul, we are one. So he definitely knows you have a soul bond. He feels it deep within, okay? He's saying, find your inner power through prayer. So I feel he's finding his inner power to move forward. He's finding strength to take action. And you can find your power through prayer. That's when you find your strength. So if you're going through it a little bit or you're struggling, make sure you're calling on Archangel Michael, okay? What else is he saying? He's saying, you're the one I want. I just need to be careful and do this the right way. Okay, so he needs to take his time. He feels like he needs to take his time. He doesn't want to rush anything with you. He will fight for you, and he is manifesting a future. Now, you may be seeing 77 or 777. This could be July significant here. Okay, so I will fight for you. I am manifesting a future with you. I just have to do it the right way. And I'm finding my inner power and strength to move forward because I know you're the one. Okay, so what's going on in his situation, his life, his karmic world or his 3D world, what's going on in his life? A tower. So he's going through a bit of chaos and it feels stuck because of that. So the reason why it's blocked or stuck, especially between now and the new moon, is because he's going through a tower in his life. He's going through some chaos and you're being protected from that. Okay, what kind of chaos is he going through? He's got a deep inner knowing that something isn't working in his life. He doesn't feel right wherever he is. His soul is guiding him to you where he belongs because he knows you're one soul. He's feeling confident in his work life, maybe acting like everything's fine, but he knows something has to change. And this is what he's coming to terms with in May, June, and I feel he could move forward in July. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from ST. So what does ST want you to know? What does ST want you to know? I do intend to reach out. So if you're waiting for communication or you're waiting for him to take action, he is going to do that. What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? Balance. He wants to do it right. He wants to come in balance. So he's waiting for the right moment. Libra could be significant. Libra season could be significant. But he's doing it right, okay? He could be releasing something in his life to treat you right or come in balanced. But he wants to do what's right and he is going to reach out. And that may be what he feels is right, to reach out to you. And you may need to allow him to do that. Okay, how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling about you? He's learning who he is. He feels like there's a reason you've been brought together. Like you have a mission together and he wants to be part of that, so he's learning. So he feels like you've got a mission together or there's some reason you've come into his life. He sees you as flirty. He wants to flirt with you. He sees you as a very flirty person. Not that you flirt with everyone. I don't mean it like that. I mean like he wants to flirt with you. And he also sees that you've been loving yourself first and working on you. And he may need to apologise for something he's done. And that could even be if he's been quiet. But I feel like he's going to come in with a flirty message or a flirty communication. I hope that helps. There's a lot of desire between the two of you there. Sophia, thank you for the donation. Message from Ian, will we come together romantically? So are you going to come together romantically? Well, we've got the ego. So the ego could currently be in the way. So you could be worrying or overthinking or stressing, or his ego could be in the way. It says don't let your mind deceive you. So your mind may be playing tricks on you, saying, oh, it's never going to happen. Because I'm not seeing that as you're never going to be together romantically. I feel this is more about you. Your mind could be telling you something when something else is happening. Yeah, you got 2 of Cups, because I feel that you've got a very high possibility of coming together romantically, because the 2 of Cups is about the perfect partnership and love. However, I feel like the ego could be in the way at this current time, or, bringing in fear in some way, or struggle, or deception. Or there could be like something fear-based that needs dealing with first. This could be karmic stuff. So I do feel the answer is yes, you're going to come together romantically. Or there's a high possibility of that once the ego is released. So don't let the ego tell you it's never going to happen, because you've got the 2 of Cups there, which is showing you it will, okay? So let's see what is going on in his ego. He is hopeful. Look at this. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. So he wants a new beginning. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I was naive and childish, and I do miss talking to you. And I feel that when you do talk, when he does open up to you, when he finally perhaps tells you how he feels, you're going to talk for hours and hours, whether it's in person or on the phone. And you won't want that time to end, no matter how it seems. So I feel you're going to be spending a lot more time together, building on the connection. There's going to move into a romantic relationship, possibly around February. So you could be working on the connection, building the friendship, getting things right, and then February it starts moving forward. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen before then. I feel that's when something could really build, okay? What else? How is he feeling about you? I have a gift for you, a surprise, okay? I'm thinking of your underwear, and you are magnificent. So he's saying you are magnificent. That's how he feels about you. He thinks about your underwear, so he wonders what you're wearing. So he could be into like nice underwear, and he thinks about that. Perhaps he fantasises about what you're wearing under your clothes and taking it off. And he has a gift for you. He may want to gift you some underwear in the future. Maybe that's his thing. In the future, he may buy you lingerie. But he said, I have a gift for you, and it will be a surprise. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Should I meet with Rahul in Jodhpur or Prune? Where will it be a good idea? Where will it be a good idea? Where will it be good? So Jodhpur and Prune. Okay, I hope I've said it right. Maybe it's Prune or... So for Jodhpur, we've got the devil. So the ego could be there. Let me just see what's going on with the other one. Knight of Swords in reverse. What I'm getting here is you may have more time together if you go to Prune than in at Jodhpur. Now, I have no idea where the places are, or what they are, or what you intend to do there. But I'm getting more of a, like you're going to have more time together. It's going to feel more timely maybe around Prune or Prune, however you say that. So the ego could be around Jodhpur for some reason. So you may be a bit more fearful going there, or it may put you more into your ego, or there may be a bit more stress there. But I feel, and that could be because time could be limited or something like that. But I feel that I'm definitely picking up on Prune or Prune, wherever that is. I've got that one coming through. And that could be, I don't know if that's closer. So you may have more time together, I don't know. But also, it's something to do with timings. Or something to do with the amount of time you're going to have together. Or so you may be a bit more stressed at Jodhpur than you would at Prune. So I hope that resonates, okay? Hey, Lizzie, great to see you, honey. Lisa, thank you for your donation. Hi, Liz, I've been feeling dizzy, nauseous, and so tired the last few days. Is this ascension, as I know many are feeling it, any matches? Yes, I had the most horrendous heartburn. I know it's different than vertigo and dizziness, but I had the most horrendous heartburn. What day was it I went out for when I did my food shopping? What day is it today? Friday, Wednesday. Oh my goodness me. I got back on Wednesday. I had to go to bed. I couldn't even lie down. It was horrendous, really bad. So there is a lot of ascension happening this time because there's a big movement coming in, like a new beginning. Feel this like Cancer season is going to be significant. Not necessarily the 6/6 portal. I'm connected with the Cancer season. They're giving me downloads in my ear as well, ringing. Don't know if you've had ringing in your ear. They're giving it me now. I feel you're preparing for downloads, you're preparing for the next stage of your journey, you're getting stronger. So you're definitely going through ascension because they're giving me that download. That's like you're preparing for something. I'm feeling Cancer season is going to be a big turning point for everyone. So what does Raphael want you to know first of all? So Raphael is saying your body loves you. So remember, your body knows what to do and your body loves you and you are safe. You've got to see yourself fully healed and calm down. So the treatment is you just may need to calm down a bit. And this could be perhaps when you start stressing or panicking or worrying or overthinking, you get more and more dizzy or you go into your own fear in some way. So you may need to calm yourself down to treat the condition and then see yourself fully healed. That's visualization, knowing that your body loves you and wants you to be healthy. So I'm not picking up on anything bad here. Obviously, you know your own body. So if you feel you need to see someone, do so. But I'm not picking up on you feel you need to. Okay, what else? I mean, I felt like I was dying on. I really felt like if I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be so grateful. That's how bad it was. You've got divine intervention. So the angels are with you, okay, helping you. So your angels are always there around you when you're going through something. So I'm seeing that as the angels swooping in to help you. I'm not seeing that as you need to go to hospital. I'm seeing this as the angels swooping in around you, Archangel Raphael. And on Monday, I'm sharing an Archangel Raphael healing meditation that's really powerful that I used on Wednesday. If you want that sooner, Lisa, just WhatsApp me and I'll send you the link. Or email me, actually. It's probably better doing it on email. I'll send you the link. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Third eye. So it's connected with your third eye as well. Your third eye is opening. So you're going through a third eye activation. And ear chakra, they give me, I've got like tweeting in my ear. It's like tweeting noise, it's like downloads. It's like Morse code going in my ear. So your third eye is opening more and more. So you're becoming more clairvoyant. So the angels say the ability to see past the physical reality and experience life in a new way. This is why you're going through an upgrade. To see the unseen, to see past the pain and understand life from a higher perspective. Pain occurs when there is a block. So it's like there's a current block around your third eye and that's being healed. Okay, so this ascension is to cleanse your third eye. So call on Archangel Raziel for courage to see what your heart already knows. So Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, and Jesus, because you're working with him, are going to help you to open your third eye. And you've got the Achilles heel, the ankle. Now this could also be because you know that your twin is like your Achilles heel. Your weakness, okay? It says feeling powerless and vulnerable like something or someone has power over you. So that may be how you feel when you're like, there's nothing I can do. But your third eye sees the truth. This is illusion. The only person with that kind of power over you in your life is you. Take back your power and remember who you are. Rise like the warrior that you are and embrace your wonderful future. But I feel that you're going through a third eye activation. Look, hands and arms. You may even get pains in your hands and arms at some point because she wants to reach out to you. What else do you need to know? You've got starting again with the inner child healing. So it's definitely part of your inner child that's healing as well. And you've got wish fulfillment with dreams coming true. Okay, so your dreams are coming true. I don't feel it's anything else because I feel if it was, it would have come up in the cards. Now, obviously, if you look at this card, you know your own body, so you have to listen to your own body. If you feel you want to go and have tests done or whatever, you can. But the prayer is, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with me and for helping me with this situation. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance now. So if you feel you need to go and see a doctor and have tests or whatever, do that. But I'm not seeing that as you in hospital having tests done, or I'm not seeing that as you having anything critical going on there. Obviously, you've got to trust your own guidance, because I'm not a doctor. It's up to you. You know what you feel. Archangel Raphael is definitely around you. And you've got home help at the bottom, which could also be significant to you getting this help at home, or you going through some kind of situation where you need help. Look at that, it's my home situation, the neighbours are affecting me. So this could be you need help at home. So you may also need to call in perhaps Archangel Nathaniel or Archangel Michael or any of the other angels But I feel if there was anything really bad going on, it would have come out of this deck, okay? But again, listen to your own intuition. What does Archangel Michael want you to know? What does Archangel Michael want you to know? Oh, okay. Your Jesus deck didn't come yesterday, by the way. It hasn't come yet. Hopefully it will, though. I know they've dispatched it. Be gentle with yourself. So Archangel Michael will guide you to treat yourself with gentle, nurturing love in every way. In everything you think, everything you speak, everything you do, to help you to look at things with compassion, to release any feelings of guilt, which could be what you're carrying around connected with Noah or Ashley, so you experience lasting inner peace. Because you could be carrying around guilt, about change. You are guarded and protected. Archangel Michael is with you, and you can explore your options. I'm not talking about love options. I'm talking about your options with what you've got going on, whether this is career related or connected with home. There could even be a move or something like that you want to do. Okay, so there could be a move coming up. Maybe you're thinking about moving. I know you've said about moving before. Anything else? I want to bring the angels in. Anything else you want to know? You've got Archangel Michael saying you have the power to do whatever you need to do. And Archangel Raziel, wow. There's not many Raziel cards in this deck, and the fact that he's coming through, he's definitely helping your third eye. You are more powerful than what challenges you. Look at that. You have the power, and you are more powerful than what challenges you. I've got angel bumps. Let me just bring in a message from Jesus for you. What does Jesus want you to know? Jesus saying to you, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for his sheep. In other words, he's there with you. You're the sheep. He's the shepherd. He's guiding you. He's helping you. You're not alone. He's got you. Given it shall be given unto you. So remember, you're going to get back everything you give out. All the good, all the love, all the kindness that you've been giving out over the years. It's all going to come back to you. And your faith will save you. And you probably feel like that right now. This is you with Jesus. He's got you. He's saying, love one another as I have loved you. So he's guiding you to be kind and loving. And look at this. He's with you in your sickness. So when you go through anything in your body, he's there with you. He's already healing you. He's saying, heal the sick that are therein and say unto them, the kingdom of God is nigh unto you. So obviously you have to kind of read between the Bible verse to pick out the message. When you get this deck, don't perhaps pay so much attention to the Bible verse. It's more about what you're feeling when you're looking at the card, what your intuition is saying to you, and what the card is projecting out. And it's Jesus saying, I'm right there with you right now. We just spoke about not feeling very well, and he's right there healing you. Beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? You've got Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, mum did blood test today. Result is tomorrow. How will it be? She wants to know via the test why her blood pressure went up to high number last few times. Everything okay? I think it's stress and fear. How will the weekend be? It is stress and fear. We already know that. Okay, so she's got to really, and remember, it's not your job to fix it. It's not your job to keep her away from stress, because everyone goes through stress. It's how we handle it that matters. So you've got sobriety, clarity. Now, sobriety is about drinking more water, cleansing the system, looking after the body. That's just as important as having a clear mind, because she needs a clear mind, stress-free, and a clear body. And I don't know if she drinks alcohol or does anything toxic to her body, but I don't think she does. Because obviously she's going through these things. She's healing. So maybe she's gone sober, maybe she's completely cut all the nasty things out. And that's a sign she's on the right path there. She does need drink. She does need drink. She does drink, does she? Yeah, does she? She does drink water. Okay, that's good. Because I see sobriety as cleaning the body. Like clean body, clean mind. So obviously if she doesn't drink alcohol or do anything toxic, this is a sign that sobriety is the right thing for her. She's cleansing her body. So that's good that she doesn't. That's good. Okay, so it's showing her that she needs to cleanse her mind. Her body and mind, that's what she needs to do. So obviously if stressful things cause a problem and it's stress, she needs to cleanse herself of that. That's why blood pressure is high. But sobriety is going to assist it, okay? So and you, a sister, our sister, I've just said, assist her, like assist her, and then I got our sister coming through. So again, it could be your sister and your sister's stress. But it's not your job to fix her, remember. So she just needs to observe things in a higher way. There's a soul lesson being learned. Your body loves you. So a body knows what to do. A body is very, very intelligent. Okay? And there's a lesson being learned at this time. So I feel you perhaps, I don't know if you can get your sister on her own and kind of give her a talking to and say, Mum's not very well, so you need to just deal with it yourself or what. You've probably already done that. I know you said you've already bought something up, but perhaps do it away from your mum. Perhaps take her to one side and say, look, mum's stressed out. She can't have this stress. But again, it's your mum's job, remember, to deal with it herself. So you got the Empress, which means your mum is your mum. So the Empress is the mother, the divine feminine, but in this respect, the Empress is your mum. And your mum is going through a healing within her own self. And she's got to stand up for herself and speak her truth. So I feel ultimately she could easily get her blood pressure down through more self-love and self-care by putting boundaries down. But the thing is, she is the mum. So she's got to do what she feels is right for her and her kids. And, if she feels she needs to listen to your sister, then that's what she needs to do. So again, it's about you letting her be vulnerable, letting her do what she needs to do. But I'm seeing this as she has the power to heal herself, because they're actually showing me that there. She's naked, so I've got to cover it up. Like a blood pressure thermometer. So I feel that she has the absolute ability to heal. She's just got to give herself permission to. That's the message coming through. And there's someone across the road. There's like a light flashing across the road. It's not an ambulance. It's an open. It says connecting to your network. It's an open reach van thing. But it's getting my attention like an ambulance, because obviously I know that sometimes she goes into hospital and goes through things. So she has support there for sure. And it says connect to your network. And I feel that's about her connecting with her angels and her guides. So I can't give you a definite whether it's going to come back as a high or low, because I feel that even if it comes back as a high, she has the power to turn it around. But you've got to allow her to do that. So that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Sorry, Sophie. I always say Sophia because my niece is called Sophia. So Sophie, thank you for being here. Raji sees feelings, next action. No contact over a year. So what's going on? My thoughts of you get me through the day. So even though you're in no contact, this person is definitely thinking about you at least once a day. So you cross their mind every day. What's their dark truth? No, they're definitely coming back. It went back in though. So the promise is there, but it's not yet. So they're coming back, but not yet. I promise I'll make it right. I will make it happen. You have to trust me, but it's not yet. The time isn't right. The planning. There's that card. I'm planning. I fantasize about showing you off to my family and friends. I want everyone to see us together and how happy we are. I'm so proud of you, but it's not yet. So I do feel you've got a future with this person. I'm still healing and seeking answers, and so are you. So there is a healing currently taking place. So no contact is serving you both. You'll come back together when the time is right, okay? You could see a stag or an eagle. I hate the silence between us as much as you, but it's where I do my deepest healing. You are magnetic and I can't stay away from you and I don't want to. So the pull is very strong at this time. And it scares them more than anything because you have a power over them that nobody else has. What is this connection? It's so different. I'm trying to work it out. So your person is currently going through a healing and an understanding to work out what the truth is. And that's why they need more time, okay? So when's there going to be a contact, or what do you need to know? Yeah, they're doing some roadworks or something across the road. A new chapter completion. Could be in the new year. Okay, so this year could be about healing. Next year about reconnecting. Let me just bring the silence in. But you are going to come back together when the time is right. Okay, it's just not the right time yet. Why do you want me? That's their insecurity. I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the way I look. Why do you want me? What if I don't fit into your world, yet they're fantasizing about you fitting into their world? I am making love to you energetically, so you're going to feel all the Kundalini rising. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't matter how long, no contact can be as long as it needs to be. I've had an 11-year separation with my twin and an 8-year separation in different times. It needs to be what it needs to be. But I feel next year you're coming back together. Okay? So, and if you're still saying, oh, it's been so long, then you're still healing, okay? I know it's hard, honey, I know. That's why we're here. That's why you have your angels. The more you focus on self-love and gratitude, the easier things get, you know? So when you are feeling his energy around you, I know that's hard too, because you're going to feel all the Kundalini. I never forget you, remember that. So your person has not forgotten you. It will always be you, and that's why they can't forget you. I feel overwhelmed by the way I feel about you, and that also is why there's separation. And it's hard for me to not share this particular date or time of the year with you, so I disappear until it's over. So they may be struggling with not being around you in specific dates. So you are coming back together. I want to get some guidance for you because you're saying it's hard, okay? So what's the guidance for you? Balance your energy, align your chakras, cleanse your energetic field, because alignment is taking place. So cleanse your chakras, cleanse your aura, call on your angels, go for a walk, balance your energy, calm your mind, okay? Do breath work, because that brings your body and mind as one together into the now. He is miserable without you. Send love in the 5D. What else can you work on? Gratitude is a big part of it, okay? That's why I did a gratitude series this year for angel seekers. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong, because you may be holding on to your own pain. So forgive yourself. You know, it's not your fault that the separation has happened. You've both got lessons to learn. And go on adventures. Affirm, I love to go on adventures. So forgive yourself and say, right, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to start going on adventures. I'm going to enjoy me. And this means, like, adventures could mean just having an adventure when you go shopping. You know, seeing things in a new way. I just want to put the blind down because that flashing light's really annoying me. I've got a flashing light in my eye line. Let me just put my blind down. It'll give me an ocular migraine. I can't cope with that. Flashing lights. I'm bad now even on the telly, you know. If there's flashing lights on the telly, I have to shield my eyes because I get ocular migraines. So let me just see any timeline for you coming together, because I am feeling it's next year. Okay, let me just bring in the gilded. I can't find my timing deck. I don't know what I've done with these. Perhaps I'm not meant to give timings out today in that deck. Well, your dreams are going to come true when he's come out of his head. So once he gets out of his head and he heals, your dreams are going to come true. September could be a turning point. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, can I have a message about my connection with B? I chose to step back from the relationship while he's still married and wants to stay there. Can I have as well a check of his karmic marriage? Well, it's not really wants to stay there. There's still lessons being learned. And you've done the right thing stepping back, okay? So in that marriage, you're struggling. There's still unfinished business there. He's still learning lessons. The cycle is still completing. Okay, when the time is right, there will be a natural ending. So you couldn't get a better card coming out for that karmic cycle, because it's showing you he needs to remain there until that cycle is complete, and you have to let him do that, and that's what it will come to a natural end. So you don't need to try and force anything forward. And you've got fake love. He knows it's fake. It's a deep inner knowing that something isn't working there. It doesn't feel right there. His soul always knows where it belongs, and that's with you, his true Queen of Cups. So he knows where he belongs, okay? So you pulling your energy back is the right thing to do. So I know how hard it is, because you want the relationship and you want to be with him, and you know you deserve love. So again, there's that message. Work on the relationship with you and God, and the rest will follow, especially as you move towards June, okay? And you've got the devil. The devil is what brings up the ego. So remember, and I feel because you work very closely with God and Adam and everyone else, you could also be going through psychic attack from the devil. I go through that too, okay? I won't go too much into that. Use your own discernment. But I do feel that the devil affects you and makes you wobble, because ultimately you are a very righteous person and you operate in the fruit of the Spirit, but the devil will come in. Okay, so don't let your fears mess with your head. And that'll be the devil whispering to you, saying to you, oh, he's happy with his wife, everything's wonderful there. No, it isn't. Calm your mind and the chaos will pass, okay? So what does Adam want you to know? And I'm going to get you a message from Jesus as well. What does Adam want you to know? What does Adam want you to know? And then he's saying Jesus needs to bring a message in. Isn't that powerful? And remember, when you speak Jesus' name, the devil shudders, okay? Demons shudder. You got deliverance. Wow. So deliverance. Use the Lord's Prayer to deliver you from evil. Okay? And I've got that coming through. Surround yourself with good people with the same morals, beliefs and values as you. So I feel that you may be going through a little bit of psychic attack from Satan himself, okay? And when we connect with, Jesus and God, not necessarily the angels, because, don't mean to talk about the devil and make it religious at all, okay? Because take your beliefs, but I do feel you understand this. When you connect with the angels, he's not threatened. When you connect with God, Jesus, Adam, he's threatened, okay? And that's when he comes in. Just talking about it makes me go cold, okay? So judge not that you be not judged. So remember, you're learning how to not judge your twin for staying there, to understand there are things he needs to learn, and there is unfinished business. And it's really interesting because when my twin talks about his marriage sometimes, he says the words unfinished business. He said it twice now over the space of so many years. There's still unfinished business. Not with me, with her. So he knows that, and that's something his soul is understanding, okay? Even when the heart wants out something else. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. And I feel that that's another reason why the devil is trying to get into your head, because he also knows that you love your twin with everything you are. Okay, and he's trying to perhaps distract you away from your purpose as well. I don't judge you, man. Yeah, I'm not saying you like in judgment. It's more like if you think, if you have thought in the past, like, why is he staying there? Why doesn't he leave? Why? That's judgment, even if we're just questioning. So remember, we have to connect with that and recognize, that we learn, don't we? So do the right thing, which is what you're doing. So I'm just bringing a message from him to you. I'm insecure. You treat me better than I've ever been treated, and I know that you can give me everything. So he knows what he's got on the table with you. I want that with you, but I'm still struggling with my fears, mainly about not being good enough for you or being enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. And that's another reason why he's staying in that cycle, because he doesn't feel insecure there in that way. You challenge him to change. So when the time is right, he will change. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. Up to when Malor will be free completely from black magic effect, which is X, DN, Karina. Well, first of all, black magic can only affect someone if they're not shielding themselves properly, or if they allow it to happen to them. I don't feel that someone's doing black magic on him and that's keeping him away from you. I feel it's his own fears keeping him away from you. So, the angels say don't think the worst. The card says you're thinking the worst. You're in your own sadness there. You're thinking the worst. And this may be how your ego is justifying him not being with you, because you're saying, oh, well, someone's doing black magic on him. But the angels say don't think the worst, okay? It's his own fear that's currently in the way. It's his own sadness. You're actually being protected at this time. The delays are necessary. So I'm not actually picking up on that there's any black magic there. I'm not picking up on that at all. And if anyone is sending that, I don't feel it's strong enough anyway to affect things. That the delay is necessary in its protection, the Hanged Man. So the delay and what's going on between you is actually protection from God, not black magic. And it's like you're thinking the worst because you're in your sadness and your pain, wanting him, wanting the connection, wanting something to happen, feeling the lack of what you've got instead of focusing on the good things you have now. And that's what the angels want you to focus on. So let me bring you in a message from Jesus. I'm not feeling there's anything black magic going on. I have to tell you the truth what I'm connecting with. And obviously you know what your truth is. So you're in wilderness, okay? Jesus saying to you, you're currently in the wilderness and it can feel cold and cool and, like barren. But we all have to go through times of wilderness to have the plentiful times. Does that make sense? Even Jesus went into the wilderness. When I say the wilderness, I mean like isolation or not being with them or feeling like you're on your own. Going through the wilderness of life. So make time to enter isolation, to pray, purify and purge. You'll receive many answers in solitude and silence. So this current time of the wilderness, not being together, the separation in a way, is where you're learning the most lessons. So that you will appreciate the plentiful harvest when it comes in, which will be union. I hope that helps, okay? One love, one world, one people. Forever, great name. One love, one world, one people forever. I love that. Thank you for the donation. After 7 years, here we are finally. I'm just looking, I don't know if you got a question. I don't know if you're in the chat right now, honey, because I can't see an actual question. You've donated, but I can't see a question. So I'm just going to pull you. Oh, there you are. Am I right about us being able to get through anything together and we will figure it out this time? Have we grown enough to stay together? That's beautiful. So you're in union then. Well, a lot of spiritual growth has happened and now you've got the world in the palm of your hands. So I feel this is a yes. It's like you've got the world in your hands now because you've been through the spiritual growth. Now, obviously, you're still learning. It's not like you get to a point where you're never learning on this journey as a twin flame because we're always learning, okay? So there is more spiritual growth to learn or more spiritual lessons to learn. But I do feel you're at a point where you've got the world in your hands. So I feel you've been through what you need to. You've grown enough in a way to stay together and have the world in your hands. So I definitely feel that this is showing you that you've evolved and transformed enough to be where you're meant to be at this current moment. Yes. Have you got more lessons to learn? Probably yes. Are you going to learn those together? Definitely. Expansion. So I feel you're preparing for the next stage of your life or the next chapter of your journey. You're expanding. So this is definitely showing you how you've evolved as a soul and how you've transformed. So I want to look at things from your perspective and your person's perspective. So from your perspective, there may still be a few delays, but you have a vision of what you want. So even when things perhaps seem a bit stuck or delayed, there's that vision there, that progress. What you wanting is coming. So I am seeing progress. And I feel that there's been progress since December to March. So December to March has been a deep turning point as well. What about from your person's perspective? Speed, motorbike. But I feel like they've come out to the end of a cycle and you've got the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. So I definitely feel October could have been a turning point as well. So I feel like something shifted in October and they feel super connected with you. So when I'm feeling the energy of the Lovers for your person, they feel they've got everything they've ever wanted with you. You're everything they've ever wanted and you're holding hands and you're together and that person is offering you a flower there. And there's a pink flower in that, which is really powerful because in Wednesday's Daily Angel reading, I spoke about seeing a pink flower that would give you the sign you need that you're manifesting everything that you want. And I feel that's what you need to know. And I feel that your person has been through intense struggle, like you have too. But it's like there was a turning point around October. So I feel October was significant. December to March was significant. And things are moving forward now. So let me just bring a final message in for you. I want to bring in this deck, okay? What do the angels want you to know about this situation? You've got Seraphina, I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. And you are definitely ascending, look at that. So Adriana is saying, I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps that you're guided to take. I'm communicating through your situation, through your intuition, your thoughts and dreams. So I feel this is ascension. So you're definitely going up the ladder to expansion and there could be a happy change coming in your family as well. So I feel you're definitely on the right path. Can you stay together? You've got to obviously do the work to make that a possibility, but I feel the answer is to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So the way you get through any struggles you go through is to make sure you're having compassion. So only when that compassion gets lost, problems come in. So never say never. We're always learning, but you have to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Antonio. Thank you for the donation, honey. Just making sure I didn't miss anyone there. Hi Liz, I have a message from my DF Jenny for her birthday is in 2 weeks. So what does she want you to know? She's saying, my thoughts of you get me through the day. So she is thinking about you constantly. I can't believe the years I've wasted away from you. So she feels like she's wasting time. And I feel like she's realising this because she's approaching a birthday. So when we approach birthdays, we go over in our mind, don't we, like what we haven't yet achieved, what we haven't got, what we haven't done. And then we could think, right, I'm going to make a change. So she could be thinking about that too. She does feel lost, okay? Nobody seems to get me or understand me but you, and I feel alone. So she does feel alone in her life. She knows you understand her better than anybody, and she's saying thank you for that. Thank you for understanding me, even when I've pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you do. Okay, and look at this, happy birthday. So I feel that she's hoping that you're going to wish her a happy birthday, or she's going to be around you on a birthday. And she's saying, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. So perhaps if you've had your birthday already and she missed that, or she's thinking she doesn't want to miss you on a birthday, I feel this has come out really because you've said it's a birthday and it's validating to you that the message you're receiving is real and confirmation. Because I feel this is her, wanting to be around you because she feels lost around her birthday. So what does she want then? Well, what's she going to do? She wants to walk away from whatever she's in to say goodbye to that, to have a new beginning with you. Whatever she's in, whatever that is. So what's her intention? She's saying, I want to be able to call you up in the middle of the day or the middle of the night and not worry about if I should or not. So it sounds to me like she wants to contact you, but she holds herself back. She perhaps comes up with reasons why she shouldn't contact you. She wants to call you in the middle of the night or the middle of the day, and then she perhaps stops herself. So I feel she definitely wants to spend time with you, and you could even have a contact coming in around her birthday, or maybe you're thinking of sending her a happy birthday, and I feel deep down inside that's what she wants. So if you wish her a happy birthday, what will happen? Celebration. I feel she'll be happy about it. New beginning. You've got to take that risk though. 9 of Cups, dreams coming true. I feel in her eyes, if you message her on a birthday, it would be a dream come true. And it would bring you back together, but it's a risk you've got to take. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Message from God, angels, and DM for today, please. So what does your masculine want you to know for today? And I'm at the top of the chat. Wow, quick. When I say quick, I've been on for 3 hours, but I feel like it's quick. Please forgive me. So your masculine is apologising to you today for all the things they've done that has hurt you or let you down. Makes me feel physically sick. So they may be going through physical things. Let me just see if they're going through any ascension, because you may be picking up on that too. So is your masculine going through anything physically at this time? Pressure. Feeling pressured to do something. Feeling pressured to take action, to come forward, to move forward. And that doesn't mean you're pressuring him. It means he's feeling pressured himself. So he's having headaches or head tension or pressure caused by inner noise, too much going on in his head. So he needs to slow down and gain clarity and calm through quiet time and isolation. So if he's quiet, that's why. So he can calm his mind down. But he feels physically sick when he thinks about how much pain and suffering he's caused you. He's sorry for treating you that way. It's hurting his heart. They give me heart pain. It was wrong and you didn't deserve that. Please forgive me. So he's working out how to apologise or, tell you he's sorry about the past. He loves everything about you, so don't think there's anything you're doing wrong, because there isn't. And he's working out what to do at this current time. He's reflecting. So a lot of thinking going on. What else? Then I'm going to pull your cards from your angels. What else do you need to know? Sun in reverse, the moon, there is, okay? So I feel like he wants to move forward. He's reflecting. He knows you're meant to be. And your hard work will pay off. So you're going to get the results you seek in the end. It's going to happen because it's truly meant to be and it's destiny and he knows it is. That van's gone now with a flashing light, by the way. Look on the bright side. They're guiding me to pull the blind up. Hang on a minute. It's dark without that blind up. Let me just pull the blind back up. There we go. It's better. Light dawns, okay, and bring more light into the situation. What do your angels want you to know? So I feel when he's ready, he's going to reach out. That's really what I'm picking up on. So Jesus or God, whoever you're connecting with, is saying to you, your heavenly Father, that's God, knows knows that you have need of all these things. So in other words, God knows what you need, and he knows when it's the right time to bring it to you. So that's about trusting in God's plan. I love that because Jesus is saying to you, your heavenly Father, God, knows. He knows it all. He knows what you're going through. He knows what you've been through. He knows, and he's right there with you. Okay? And when you believe in him and the works that he does, he will do for you. So really this is like God himself saying to you, when you believe in me and you know I'm working through you and I'm doing everything for you, then you trust in me and things happen. So I feel that's the message that's coming through. Let me bring you an angel message in as well. Hey, Melissa, honey, welcome. You've got Archangel Azrael, so you've got loved ones around you in spirit as well. You will love so much more than you allow yourself to believe, by God, by your twin, by whomever. So let go of fear there. And I'm illuminating your mind, Archangel Uriel. Now I feel you've got someone with a message from the other side. Hang on a minute. Someone who may have had a heart attack or gone through pain in the heart when they passed. Who was it? Do you know anyone who passed from heart problems? This person's coming through. Whether you knew them or perhaps you didn't know them. Yeah, they definitely give me a heart attack. I've got pain in my heart. I channel these symptoms, it's stressful sometimes as a channeler. It's part of my gift, so I'm not moaning, but it's scary. So, Stella, someone passed away with a heart attack and they're coming through. And they're saying to you, my body had become cumbersome. This is why they passed, okay? They felt like life was very hard and stressful and they needed to go. They felt like they needed to go. He was your grandfather, beautiful, okay? So his body had become cumbersome, heavy, and he's saying, I've wiped away your tears. So if you've got a close relationship with him or you feel him around you, that's why. He's wiped away your tears in this situation. And he's helping you to be strong. Please don't be afraid. Wow, he's really around you. That's beautiful. Please don't be afraid. I've wiped away your tears and I'll wipe them away again. But he's letting you know why he passed away. So they've shown me that, so you definitely know who it is around you, okay? So your granddad's around you. Very beautiful. If you want to connect with him, and call on Archangel Azrael to help you to feel his energy. You probably already are anyway. Is there a sign he's going to send to you? So granddad, is there a sign? Stella's granddad, is there a sign you wanted to know? A swan, okay? Reflect on your thoughts, keep calm and respond with love. So he may send you a swan as a reminder of who you are as a divine feminine, okay, to reflect on your thoughts, to calm your mind. So he's helping you. So anything that perhaps you connect with him directly, he's going to send to you. But if you see a swan today, or even if you see a reflection like water, like something reflected on water, that's a sign. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to grab some questions out of the chat then. So we're going to do, we've got Master Motivation, new subscriber, welcome. Does AJ want to let go of our relationship because he sees no hope in this anymore? So what's going on with AJ? He wants to spend time with you. He feels this is real love and he wants to create a life with you. So I don't feel that he wants to give up on this at all. He may need space. Before I channel these cards, let me just see what he wants to say to you. Luke, don't ever let me go. It could be his big fear. Now, this isn't you, because you're perhaps thinking, hang on, it's me that wants to create a life together. It's me that wants to have a real partnership. It's me that wants to spend time together. I don't want him to ever let me go. But I feel this is, you're mirroring each other's energy. So you may be worrying about nothing here. It may be that he needs to have time for himself. He just perhaps needs to reflect on something, because he's saying, don't ever let me go. I will call you soon. So I'm not getting the energy of you splitting up here or if you are in separation, you're coming back together because he wants to spend time with you and celebrate happy times with you. This could be like birthdays, Christmases, all of that. He knows it's real partnership and real love with you with the Two of Cups. And there's the Ten of Cups, which is happiness and building a life together in union, creating a life together, home and family. So there's nothing here that's telling me that you're going in the wrong direction. I feel you're moving towards the right things, especially between now and October. So October could be a turning point. Let me bring an angel message in for you. What else do you need to know? Tree of Life, I feel you're connected for life here. It's like you're bonded. So if you see this person as your counterpart, you've got that bond there anyway. So even if you did perhaps go your separate ways for a while, you come back together. Yeah, don't let your fears mess with your head. Calm your mind and the chaos will pass. There could be a turning point around October for something real to build. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Batsy Bia says, I've been waiting for so long. I really do appreciate you waiting, okay? So you've said, will I get into government medical college for MBBS in India this year? I gave my exam. So you've done your exam and you want to know what's going to happen, okay? So will you get into this place, this college? You've got to put your trust in God, okay? You've got to have faith that what's meant for you will be for you. You and I, it's like you and you. This is like you, yourself, and I. You were strong enough and you were capable enough to get in that place, but you must trust that, okay? Feel this about you believing in yourself. So you feel, and these cards are coming up in reverse. They're not. It's not a reverse deck, but they are in reverse because you could be in fear about this. Okay, because you're manifesting this in your mind. It's something you really want. And because you're wanting it so much, you can sometimes sabotage it. Because you're growing up spiritually, you're learning through this whole experience. Not getting into the college itself, but the whole thing. From going through the exam, from learning what you need to learn, to evolve enough and transform enough to move into this situation. And I feel that you could get answers coming after June. So there may be a delay around this until June. And what they give me is work on the relationship with yourself. Believe in yourself. Maybe you wanted this to happen sooner. Because I feel like there could have been a delay between December and April. And then there's another delay until June. So there could be some delays around this. However, I feel if you put your trust in God, you're going to achieve it. Even if it isn't the way you think. Let me just ask another deck, okay? So will you pass this, or will you get this, or is it going to work out for you? I get my result in June. I will get my result in June's a turning point, okay? You've got to make your move, action. So I feel what you've done is you've made your move, you've taken action, you've done what you needed to do. Now you have to trust that you've done what you needed to do, that you can't do any more. Okay, that you are on the right path regardless of the outcome. And I feel there's a turnaround that June, because I've got June significant here, or it could be the end of June where things start moving forward. So if you went through some struggle December to April, you're coming out the other side of that now. Okay, and there's going to be a turning point in June. Now I connect with the Knight of Wands as March. So you could have been taking action towards this around March, but I'm getting December to April as a delay. Or you're doing what you needed to do. But I feel that you're going to get the answer you're seeking moving forward. So they're not giving me a definite yes or no. And the reason why is because it's something you're learning. You're learning to trust. You're learning to have faith in you, yourself, and I. That means your connection with God as well, having faith in what will be for your life, because you can't miss out on what's meant for you. I just want to see if I can see the yes or the no cards. Actually, let me bring in this deck. I want to use the other one. There it is. Bear with me while I've got that many decks here from Doreen Virtue. I have to get the right one. So, like I've just said, they're not giving you a straight yes. That's why I'm asking this deck now. Because you're learning to trust. Can't give you a yes or a no if it's something you're learning. You've got to go through the experience of trusting and learning and having faith instead of panicking and stressing and flapping around. So are you going to get the result you seek? Forgive yourself. Not telling me. It's not a cop-out. It's not me not doing my job properly. It's the fact that at this current time you were learning the lesson to allow. and to have faith that if you get it, brilliant. If you don't, it's still okay because you've done nothing wrong. So you have to forgive yourself. This doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It means you may be going over things. Oh, I wish I'd done it that way. If only I'd said that. If only I'd wrote that. If only I'd done that. And you may be causing problems for yourself. So forgive everything now and say, I've done the best I can. It's up to God now with trust. What will be, will be. And that means that if you get it, brilliant. And if you don't, it's still brilliant because it may not be what's meant for you. But I'm not picking up on you're not going to get it and they're not giving me an answer either way. They're neutral. Okay, you really worked hard for this. So you've got to forgive yourself. You know, you've got success at the bottom of the deck there. And that could be your sign that when you finally stop worrying about it and overthinking it, you're going to get the answer. And I isolated myself. So again, you may need to forgive yourself because you feel like you've put your life on hold and you're perhaps panicking, thinking, if I don't get the result, I've let myself down. Well, you haven't. Forgive yourself and rise, and that will lead to success. So it's likely you're going to get in, but again, you've got to let it unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for gifting a membership to Jacinta there. I know she'll really appreciate that, honey. So Jacinta, make sure you watch some of the videos because they'll help. Antonio, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, you said it's my choice to take a chance and reach out on Jennifer's birthday, but she has me blocked. I want to reach out, but she ran away and I don't want to disrespect her. Well, it's taking a risk because that would be risky to perhaps contact her when you're blocked. Okay, and this could be she takes a risk to unblock you. So it could be that she suddenly unblocks you in the next 2 weeks and then you take a chance and reach out. I'm not saying you should definitely reach out. It's your choice. That's what's coming up in the cards. And you may feel like, oh, you're blocked now, but you never know. You know, she could unblock you. She definitely wants to see you on her birthday. She's thinking about it. So she could well unblock you. Okay? Or this could even be you perhaps sending her a gift or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying do that because the thing is, when someone blocks you, they need space. And the worst thing you can do is rush in and try and do something. Okay, that's the worst thing because if they blocked you, they blocked for a reason. The best thing to do is wait until you're unblocked and then let them come back to you. So if you definitely feel like you know that you don't need to be doing that, you can connect with her in the 5D instead. You can send her a happy birthday through the 5D realm. Send her a message saying, it's okay if you want to contact me. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. You know, send her that 5D message. But she could very well unblock you. So she could unblock you. And the fact that you're saying I don't want to disrespect is you recognising that there is a delay in contact for a reason. And you're saying that I don't want to do anything shady or weird. I don't want to make her feel like, I'm being sneaky or anything like that. So I feel you would rather it be an open conversation. You don't want to sneak around and set up a fake account to do anything like that because that's not the person you are. And I'm not feeling that's what you need to do either. So I feel that you're perhaps aware that there's a delay in communication and you're aware as well that she needs to either unblock you and then there could be an opportunity to make a move or you have to let her come back in the right energy because she may still not be in the right energy even if you wish her happy birthday until gone July. Okay, so I feel there is a delay for a reason there. So anything else you need to know? You've got regrets. She's in regret. And this is the thing, you don't want to do anything that you regret either. I feel that she does regret the way she's behaved. Be fearless and be you and soulmate. So I feel the thing is with our twin flame, with our counterpart, we do feel fearless with them sometimes and we do become our true self. And we do things that we want to do that we don't need to regret. So you don't need to have any regrets yourself. Let go of that. But I feel what I'm picking up on is, and I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen because there's free will involved and fear, but I'm getting this energy where she may unblock you over the next 2 weeks. Because with that happy birthday message coming through, I feel that she is thinking about a change and she feels like you're wasting time. Not you're wasting time, she feels like you're both wasting time not being together. So you could actually get unblocked over the next 2 weeks. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But if that doesn't happen, she's still operating in fear until July. And then that she could unblock you between now and July. And that's when there could be an opportunity to reach out and start something up. That's what I'm picking up on. So thank you. I hope that helps, okay? Let me pull you a message from Adam, the first man. Straight out. So Adam is saying to you, self-worth. And this is obviously something you're working on as well. Patricia, I've answered your question already, honey. It was about an hour ago, I'd say. I just pulled you out the chat and did you some cards. So about an hour ago. About an hour before now. So around 2:29, something like that maybe. Self-love is self-care. Focus on being kind and loving to you. This honours you and honours God and makes you more attractive. So I definitely feel you are very attractive to your person at this time, and she is craving you. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's an unblocking. Do let me know. If it doesn't happen with a birthday, I feel that it's very likely to happen. Very likely to happen between now and the end of July. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Whew, okay, I'm going to do a couple more, then I'm going off, okay, because I'm getting hungry now. And we're going to do, Melissa's, my little chihuahua Coco passed 2 years ago tomorrow, and my sister-in-law passed on the 13th 2 years ago, and my uncle has been buried on the 13th this month, heavy heart this month. So, and that's the thing, you know, sometimes this month, like a month can be hard. Like for me, my mum died in March, my dad died in March, obviously years apart, and then a lot of things happened in my life around March, okay? So I always felt like March was a really heavy month. And then this year I embraced March and I saw it differently. And I had a much better month. So remember, see it as a change, a turning point, okay? So, and I saw that you said that someone in your family, was it your granddad, passed of a massive heart attack as well. So I want to bring you a message from the other side, Melissa. So this is for Melissa. Look, now it's time for you. So remember, sometimes people leave our lives so we have more time for ourselves. Okay? Your dad, okay? They give me fear. Oh, a lot of fear on this, okay? So let go of fear because it's time for you now. And you are surrounded by your family and friends in spirit all around you. And also that whomever is on the other side, whoever you're connecting with, they're all surrounded by family and friends. So they're in heaven, you know, with family and friends, and the soul continues. So the spirit remains, the soul continues, remember. So surrounded by family and friends. And I'm youthful and sprightly again. So I feel this is whomever passed with a heart attack. Did you say it's your dad then? You said I'm youthful and sprightly again. And this could also be, you know, when you're connecting with anyone. Could be when you're connecting with Coco, with them, they're youthful and sprightly again because they're in heaven. But it's time for you now. That's the message your family in heaven want you to know. Let me pull you a card about your journey. You've got, look at this, you just need to give it time and be patient. And remember, this is your time now. So embrace this time where you're not with your twin as well, to be with yourself, to do you, to embrace who you are and why you've come. So if you give your journey time, things are going to move forward. I know it can be frustrating, but the truth is everything really is in divine timing. So what your person is saying to you is, you are the priority in my life. You just have to look at it closer, which means look beyond the physical circumstances. I want to meet up and have a heart-to-heart conversation about our future. So when the time is right, you're going to have a talk about it anyway. But that will be when the time is right, not you forcing things forward, because that's when he's going to open his heart to you. When he's ready to open his heart to you, that's when things will shift, okay? Anything else? You've got the Lovers, and you've got the Star and the Moon, and you've got the Page of Cups. So there's definitely going to be more communication. There's hope here for the future. The Lovers is the choice that he knows he needs to make, that he's currently reflecting on. So Aquarius season could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Daisy. Welcome, honey. Daisy says, hi, Liz. Bucket mashes from our current thoughts. That's coming out the bucket for Daisy today. Kundalini. Current thoughts are intimate, okay? So I'm going to bring in the sexy deck. Current thoughts are intimate about you. Take me to bed. There you go. I am proud to call you mine. And I feel that that's how he will feel. I mean, he feels like that anyway about you. But I feel when you're together in union, he's going to be so proud to like introduce you to people and say, hey, this is my woman, my lady, my partner, my spouse, my person. I'm so proud to call you mine. Take me to bed, baby, okay? Kundalini. Now, I've got Walking Dead because I feel he may be very tired because he's having a lot of vivid, lusty dreams about you, okay? And you got car. He may also have a fantasy where he makes love to you in a car. A car can also be about movement and coming forward, but I feel that he may also be tired in his car. Maybe he has a little sleep in his car, or he's fantasizing about you in his car, like when he's actually in his car. But I definitely feel there's a lot of Kundalini. Now, some of the masculines as well, and I know they do this, okay, can sometimes pull over their car and deal with their passion because it's the only place they may be able to do it if they are with a karmic partner or something like that. I'm not talking about your masculine, I'm talking about in general. What's his intention? I want you to meet my family and friends. So his fantasy is to take you to bed and be with you. But when he has another fantasy about introducing you to his family and friends and saying, this is my person, I'm so proud of you. So this is really validating what we just said. That he is very proud of you, and he's going to be proud to introduce you to his circle and his family, his friends, and say, this is my person. That's really beautiful. So what's your guidance at this time? The devil, don't let your fears mess with your head. Calm your mind and the chaos will pass. So anytime you go into struggle or chaos, breathe. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do Joanna says, hi Liz, can I ask how is D? Do they still want me? So does D still want you? How does D feel about you? You are my everything and so much more. That's a yes, he does still love you and care. You're the priority in my life. Look at it closer. So look beyond the circle, the situation, the circumstances. You are my everything and so much more. What else does he want to say to you? What else? I'm excited. I'm looking forward to our future. So you have got a future together. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. Now, this doesn't mean you wait around looking at your clock, looking at your phone, putting your life on hold. No, it means you live your life and have faith in the love. So yes, they do want you. Okay, is there a movement? Any timeline for movement? Yeah, walking away from something first. They've got to walk away from something in their past first. This could be dealt with between now and August to move forward and have a new beginning with you. If they walked away, they tend to come back to you. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, Candy says, I would like to know if my ex David still loves me and does he feel trapped in a new relationship? I heard through a mutual friend he's going through a lot. So what's going on in his new relationship? Well, he's burdened. He's definitely going through burdens there. He feels he's got lots of responsibilities. There's always something going on or something to do. So he's busy. And his head's in a mess, okay? As we say, Melissa was laughing, as his head's in the shed. So he's got a lot going on. He's like, oh, he's mithered. He's stressing out. So he's got burdens in that situation. And he longs to change. He's longing to get out of that already or change something. He wants new things in his life. So maybe he got involved in that relationship because he thought he wanted something new, but he was really craving something new with you. And he got into that situation and he feels burdened by it. Okay, so he feels burdened there. And he is starting to believe he can change. So he isn't stepping into the energy of the magician. So he could be in that situation until October and then he may release that, okay? What does he want with you? How is he feeling about you? Yeah, you're his heart, you're his passion. So he definitely wants to follow his heart to you and he will hit that goal. So I feel he could be working on hitting a goal as well. So it could also be that he's got something going on at work. He may need to learn a lesson in that karmic cycle, in that relationship he's in. But I feel he could also be hitting a goal at work as well. And he could be focusing on that between now and June that's taking his attention off. And that may also be a burden. If he is a leader at work, if he's like a boss or if he's he's in a leadership role in any way, or he could be in that kind of circumstance, he is dealing with that too. But he wants to follow his heart to you. You're his passion. There's definitely a choice there between where he is and where he wants to be. What's his dark truth or his secret of the soul? I feel physically unwell when I put myself through the pain of thinking that you could be with someone else. So it hurts him when he thinks you could move on. He is transforming, and I feel that the butterfly is a sign of that. So you're going to see a butterfly. And I feel that he is going through a lesson with that person. Okay? What else? Yeah, he's thinking, I'm hearing songs and music that remind me of you, and it makes me want to reach out to you even more. So what song is he connecting with, or what song are you connecting with? So he's not coming through that he loves you, but where I feel you already know he does. You're in his heart. He isn't saying it in this message, but I feel you already know. Yeah, look, please forgive me. I'm so sorry, I'll make it right with you. Come and get it, I'm not going anywhere. So he's not going anywhere, he's not moving on from you. So I feel that he does love you, he's just not saying it in this message. You're his heart. It's more important, I feel, that he reconciles with you because he wants to apologise. So I've got a feeling that situation, I feel like that situation he's in is going to end around October. I hope that helps, okay? S.A. Rosie, thank you for being here. Hi Liz, please may I get current thoughts of Rizwan and future of our connection. So what's Rizwan wanting you to know? He's enchanted by you. I'm under your spell, you've taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking about you. So he's constantly thinking about you and he's apologising. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. Okay, so he feels he's under your spell. He's wanted to be around you, but he didn't want to let you down. I shake when I see a picture of you with someone else. Now, he may be having a dream where in his dream you're with someone else and it makes him shake. Or he sees a picture of you in his mind and you're with someone else and he's shaking. So shaking is panic. So I don't know if you've shared a picture with someone else, but he is shaking inside when he imagines you with someone else. It makes him sweat, okay? Yeah, I'm afraid that one day you'll walk away from me. So I feel his biggest fear is abandonment. So he fears that you're going to move on with someone else or you're going to be with someone else. That's his biggest fear and that's what he needs to heal. So that's his fear. Okay, so in his own head, he's like, well, if I stay where I am, I'm not going to get hurt. You're not going to move on with someone else. You're not going to walk away. Okay, but he imagines you with someone else. That's his biggest fear. And then he shakes. So he knows he wants to claim you, but he's also afraid at the same time because he's worried about not being good enough for you. So he's going through a lot of fear at this time. He's healing a lot of insecurity. What else does he want you to know? Knight of Pentacles, I intend to give you everything you want. Now the Knight is moving towards you, but it's slow. So he's coming forward slowly. So the answer is yes, you're going to have what you want, but it's slow going. Okay, so he's got to heal those fears first. So anything else you need to know? I'm not surprised he's possessive because I am picking up on their energy. Yeah, he wants to work on the relationship, but he knows he's going to end a cycle first. Now that cycle could be his own fear and insecurity, or it could be a karmic cycle that you know about, whatever that is. So I'm getting between April just gone and October, there's a big change happening. So he's working through whatever he needs to work through until October. So October could be a sign of moving into union or something like that. So the angels say, he will open up to you, but you can't force it. Don't force it, do you, and allow him to show up for you when he's ready, because you're the one he truly is meant to be with. Never doubt that fact. Focus on your passions and enjoy your life, because what's meant to be in your life will always find its way. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Candy. I'm glad it resonates, honey. Indu says, hi, Liz, current message from below. Does he miss me? Okay, so does B miss you? Does he miss you? What is he thinking about you today? Our time apart is necessary for our future together. So you've got a future together. You're going to be together. You'll feel that deep within. So he does know you're going to be together, but you need this time apart. So this time apart is actually needy for growth, okay? For you, your growth as well as his. He's seeing you though. He's seeing you either on social media or maybe he's seeing you out and about. And he's saying, in those clothes, looking like that, wearing that smile, wow. Does he want you? Yes. Does he desire you? Yes. Is he blown away by your beauty? Yes. Wow. He sees you as you've got the wow factor. You take his breath away. Okay, still. So he has seen you somewhere looking good, okay? But he was in denial before, and that's something he's working through. I'm sorry I hid my real feelings from you. So he may have struggled to open up. I have always been in love with you, and I'm a coward for not admitting that to you sooner. I'm gaining the courage to tell you face to face. So he's saying he is in love with you. He's been a coward. He's denied his feelings and hid away. It's very likely he's watching you at this time, gathering the courage to tell you how he feels. And this time apart is giving him that strength to move forward, so you do have a future together. So what's the guidance for you at this time? Eight of ego, until he's free, and that means either free of someone or free of a situation or free of his own struggle, take yourself out of the equation. Focus on you. Focus on gratitude, self-love. Free yourself of anything toxic or any habits that keep you stuck. Find and enjoy your freedom. And then let him come back to you, because he will, because you have a future together. And he's gathering courage. You're looking good. So keep doing what you're doing, because you're clearly glowing up. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. One of Rahul's intentions for me, I'm scared my past was not good. Let go of the past. Let it go. Don't let it affect your future. He wants to be your equal partner in every way. That's his intention. And he's saying, I intend to put a ring on your finger when the time is right. So he sees a future in marriage with you, but it is in reverse. So I don't feel it would happen overnight. You've got to give it time. So let it unfold. He wants to be your partner in an equal way, which means equal give, equal take, to be able to marry you. So this could go the distance, but you don't rush it forward, no matter what. And I feel sometimes what you do is you future plan too fast. And we're all capable of that. We're all guilty of that sometimes. Overgiving, overdoing, over-trying, seeing it as everything before it is anything. So you have to just take it step by step. So I feel the way forward with him is to be in the moment and match him at his energy. Let him be the leader. Let him be the masculine in this situation. I'm not talking about twin flaming. I'm talking about letting him be the man and show up as the man and take control. That's what I feel he needs to do, to feel strong and knight-like, like a knight on a shining horse, a shining armour. I hope that helps, okay? Tandy, great to see you, honey. Hello, Ma'am J's current feelings towards me. Message from him, please. So what does he want to say to you? Again, look at this. I shake when I see a picture of you with someone else. I'm not surprised this has come out, because I've got 3 readings coming up on the channel this weekend about them being jealous and nervous about the feminine being with someone else. So he worries when he thinks about you with someone else. So his deep fear is that you could have suitors, okay? But he is hopeful that he can put the past behind and start again. He wants a new beginning. He said, I'm sorry I was naive and childish. I see the error of my ways. So he is learning, and he's saying, I am going to do what I need to do. Okay, trust me to do this my way, and I'm being careful I have to do it right. So he's doing it right. Okay, so he wants you to know he's going to move beyond whatever he's currently dealing with. It's his own stress, his own struggle, anything karmic to move towards you. What else does he want you to know? The Magician. I am finally taking control of my life to make this happen. I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So he feels distant, but he does love you. Okay, so he's waiting for the right time to move forward. There's going to be a new chapter coming in. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going off, guys. I've been on for 3 hours and 47 minutes. So I'll be back again live Monday. Okay, if you haven't received an answer, don't worry, click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer. Let me do a little collective actually first. So, collective message, what do you need to know? Let's do a person message. Pick a card, 1, 2 or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2 or 3. I've got card 1 just jumped out. Pick a card, 1, 2 or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2 or 3. This is collective. Card 1, card 2, cards 3 or pile 3. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, card 1. I don't like being back and forth. I need to make a decision. There could be a karmic cycle. They could be wearing a mask. There's some wishy-washy behaviour and they know they need to stop doing that. Show up correctly and make a decision. And that's what they're working on between now and July. Pile 2. They're feeling burdened, stressed out. They may have a lot going on in their life. They're busy. And they need to release the baggage that's what's weighing them down. They could be doing this between now and October, letting go of the past, okay? Pile 3, you're their true love, the one they dream about. So they're dreaming about you at this current time, and they know you're their dream lover, the perfect person for them. And they're becoming more confident between now and June to make this happen. So I've got them gaining confidence between now and June, and then June to February is a timeline for your union. That's what you need to know. So I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to my amazing moderators in the house. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.